Good morning, Darlene, Denise, and Liz. Good morning, Darlene, Denise, and Liz.
Good
Hey, we're good
morning.
to go this time. Good morning.
Okay, I was wondering if I was going to have Facebook muted.
Good morning, Tracy. Good morning to you. Good morning, Tracy. We all love you.
Thank
Yay,
you.
yay.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
And since we don't have nobody on, let me expand. Oh, okay. That's the only thing you can't mute ahead of time is Facebook, because once you make it big.
Good morning to Chrissy. Good morning to you. Good morning to Chrissy. Good morning to you. Good morning, Monique. Good morning to you. Good morning, Monique. Good morning to you.
Good
Yay,
morning,
yay.
Christy. Good morning, Monique. Cool deal. Good to see
Good
everybody.
morning, Amber, and how is your foot? Good morning, Amber. How is your foot? Good morning, 5-speed. Good morning to you. Good morning, 5-speed. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Good morning, Amber. 5-speed.
Good morning.
Cool deal.
Amber, how did your surgery go?
No.
What?
I'm sorry, I dropped something. I didn't want to land somewhere where it would mess it up.
Oh my gosh, you had me scared because I'm sitting here sharing.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Sharing.
I'm sorry. I'm just going off the deep end. Sorry.
You're
It's all
fine.
right.
I'm Diana Brianna.
Hey,
Good
Diana.
morning, Diana. Good morning to you. Good morning, Diana. Good morning to you.
Oh, she's not on. She's not
Well,
on. Chris is, but he is on Facebook.
good
Hey, Chris.
morning, Chris. Good morning to you. Good morning, Chris. Good morning to you.
It's not letting me.
Uh-oh, Amber's in pain.
Oh,
The pain medicine they gave her isn't even touching the pain. Her surgery went good, but she didn't get to sleep until 4:30 and woke back up at 8. Aw,
I'm
bless
so
your
sorry,
heart,
honey.
baby.
baby girl.
What? You know you act opposite with your pain meds.
Say what?
Amber acts. She's the opposite. Like if a pain medication makes one person sleepy, it will act the opposite on Amber.
I see.
So if the pain medicine she took and she went to bed expecting sleep, could have very well acted opposite.
Okay.
Good
Hey, Matt.
morning, Michelle. Good morning to you. Good morning, Michelle. Good morning to you.
Good morning. Good morning.
Hey, Michelle. Hey, Matt.
Yeah. It goes
Where's Matt?
He's in with Amber Gray.
Oh, good morning to Matt. Good morning to you. Good morning to Matt. Good morning to you.
Yeah, Amber. That is about the easiest thing that they can give you, but just make sure that you. I know. I know. I don't have to tell you. But nothing's really going to help too much. But you can take. I think you can substitute, like take that, and then 4 hours later you can take ibuprofen. And then, because I think that's had what you're taking has Tylenol in it, so I would say every 4 hours, baby.
Yeah, be careful.
I would take Tylenol, take that, then 4 hours later ibuprofen. Yes, but don't take it at the exact same time. Kind of,
yeah, staggered a little bit.
Yeah, every 4 hour thing. But I think that's about all that they're going to be able to give you. is what they gave you. I know it's rough. Chris says,
So
good
Amber,
morning, Liz and Denise and Tracy.
good morning,
Aw,
Chris.
thank you, Chris. Such a sweet guy.
My little buddy.
So I got Amber on my prayer list here.
Absolutely.
Yes, you guys. This morning, Liz reminded me. Well, well, it's a suggestion, but I need that.
I wasn't. It wasn't a reminder. It was just, hey, I thought of this to make it a regular thing. That's all.
Well,
And
no,
shut
I'm
up now.
glad. I need that.
Good morning to Myra. Good morning to you. Good morning to Myra. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Myra.
I tell everybody, you gotta help me, because I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you guys. So yes, I told Liz the worst thing in the world is to finish a whole in the day and look down and not have any prayer requests or praise.
Yeah.
I love the praise reports too. But if we don't, as what we say, Christian women, end up taking prayer requests, then what are we doing? So yes, you are completely right, Liz. I told you guys I gotta have
You've been
somebody tell
doing
me
that,
about
just not, not. What I see, never mind. I'm just digging in deeper.
No, in other words, you didn't want nobody to think you was bossy, and you're not.
Right, exactly.
We have to do that because, like I said, if I look down,
God just put that on my heart last night. I'm sorry.
no, I'm glad.
Good.
God's put it on somebody's heart to
You are not bossy,
message
Liz,
me and tell me they're
Thank you, guys.
praying. Casey's been on their heart, and they're praying for our family, and is that wrong for them to tell me that? I said, no, believe me, we've got some stuff going on. The spiritual warfare, when you know what that is, you have to be aware of it. So I told them, no, never feel like you can't tell me that. Okay.
Myra, we love you, hon.
Absolutely.
Oh,
We're glad
look,
you're here, Myra.
Myra, you can come up here with us.
everybody.
Thanks for being our friend.
You can come up here with us. Or if you don't feel like coming up, you can send us a picture and I'll share it again. Because I love the when you shared the when you was dressed up for Halloween and you had on your pirate costume. I loved it.
My praise report for today is they did come out with the guidelines to be able to have in-person masses starting next weekend, and I'm so excited.
Yay.
The guidelines are that they will not be passing a collection basket, no physical touch at the sign of peace or the Lord's Prayer, no wine at communion, but they will be. And we have to wear a mask and 25% capacity of the church. That's the guidelines. I can live with that.
Yeah. Cool.
Because I would say normally
they will be doing the bread. Right.
Normally at the 8:30 Sunday morning mass, which is the one that I like to go to, I would say we probably are about, on a good week, we're like 30 to 40% of capacity of the church. So it's not crazy. And there are some of the people that come normally that I know are dealing with a gentleman that sits a couple of pews behind me. He's doing cancer treatments and stuff. So I'm sure he's not going to be coming back to in-person mass right away because he's got other things going on besides.
Yeah.
So I think we'll be good.
Oh, happy birthday to Chris's mom.
Chris's mom. Happy birthday to Chris's mom. Happy birthday, Chris's mom. Happy birthday to you.
Amen.
Yay! All these
Happy
May
birthday, Chris's mom.
birthdays.
She must be an amazing mom because she's raised such a nice young man.
There you go. I agree.
Yes. Amen. Hey, everybody. I'm here.
Yay, we're glad you're here.
I look like I'm tired, which I am. But I'm. Oh, hush, Liz. You so bad.
Mhm.
I actually got
I
some
had to
sleep
go
last
do
night.
something before I came back on.
Oh, you guys, Kevin had a rough day yesterday. Every
Poor
time he
to
turns
you.
over, he
That's why I
feels like
love
he's got vertigo.
crazy woman.
Okay.
And that's awful to be that way. Every time you turn over,
Good.
it just
Amber.
Amber's dad is there. She's got
Oh,
Terry in
Okay.
Terry.
Good morning to Terry and Craig too. Good morning to Terry and Craig too.
Good
Good
morning.
morning. Good morning, Terry, Craig.
Morning.
Awesome, awesome.
Big hugs, everybody.
Yeah.
Go.
Ooh, good morning to Super Dave. Good morning to you. Good morning, Super Dave. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Super Dave.
Hey, Super
Hi,
Dave.
guys.
It's good to
Super
see you.
Dave. Dave, I had a video. I took 2 videos when I was painting your painting. And I had paint on me and I was trying to do it how they show how to do it. And I was like, well, once he gets it, I'm going to send it. And then I'll make it public as I was painting. That was on my other computer.
Mm-hmm.
So when Casey
lost it?
downloaded everything to his external drive, none of it saved.
Oh,
Oh man.
I'm
So
sorry.
I was excited. I was like, that's one thing that I could show after. But
Mhm.
Leticia and
hold on.
Beth are on Facebook.
What was the first one you said?
Leticia and Beth.
Good morning, Leticia and Beth too. Good morning, Leticia and Beth too.
Good morning,
Yay.
Leticia. Good morning, Beth.
Aw, thank you, Dave.
Hey,
Thank
Beth
you.
and Leticia.
And the pop, wait, I don't know what. Got it. Still's not like,
I can't do it.
that's his
I can do a
trademark.
tongue.
Kisses back at you.
I can do a tongue
Now
pop.
that Dave, now that you do that, you took the pop
I
from
couldn't do the pop.
everybody. Okay. Oh, here we go.
Hey, how you doing,
There's
Chris?
Chris.
We
Oh,
all got so excited.
yay,
Good to see you,
Chris.
hon.
Hey, I'm
What are
here.
you doing for your mama for her birthday?
Woo!
Probably not too much. Just probably just gonna hang out in that.
Cool deal.
So are Chris, are you still having to stay home? Are you able to go to work or what's going on?
Nope, still stuck at home. I haven't gone to work yet.
Aw.
Okay. Michelle says, "Hi, Chris. Happy birthday to your mom. Everybody sending your mom happy birthday."
Mhm.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
can tell you from a mom point of view, the thing that we typically want the most on special days like our birthdays and holidays and Mother's Day is to just have our kids spend some time with us.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm. Yep, that's
Definitely.
true, Dave.
Whoa, there went Denise. She popped out again.
But that's
Really?
that's like the thing that I enjoy the most. If I can spend some time with my kids, I'm a happy camper.
That's right.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's not just you. That's how it is for all of us, I think.
Mhm.
Yep.
Yeah, I think it's not just about kids and that. It's all about love and spending time with as much as you can.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah, and you show much respect to your mom, and that's the greatest gift of all, Chris. You give to her all year long.
Mm-hmm.
Good
Good
morning, Ramblick.
Ramblin' Hick, good morning to you. Good morning, Ramblin' Hick. Good morning to you. Good morning to Mona. Good morning to you. Good morning to Mona. Good morning to you.
Hey,
Morning.
Mona. Good
Good
morning.
morning,
Good
Mona.
morning.
Rambling Dick.
Oh, thank you,
Welcome, welcome,
Mona.
Mona.
Thank you. Oh,
Thank
she
you.
gave me some coffee, you guys. Oh, you can't see.
Awesome.
Can you guys see on YouTube?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
On YouTube, it's giving me a cup of coffee. Thank you,
Oh, how cool.
Mona.
That's so sweet. Thank you, Mona, for
I
joining us.
enjoyed your video with the young lady. What? Soon to be your daughter-in-law? Isn't that
Future
right?
daughter-in-law. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Oops, I fell out. Doggone internet.
Yeah, the internet drives us nuts sometimes.
Yep. It's our friend and our foe.
Yeah.
She was
But
very
it's way better
beautiful.
than back in the
Did a great
dial-up
job.
days.
Mhm.
Yeah. Sometimes I watch you guys on YouTube. Sometimes I go on Facebook. I multitask sometimes. Go from one to the next. So
Yeah.
Amber, you take care. I'll be praying for you.
Okay.
mm,
You take care, sweetheart. God's blessings. You're on our prayer list, babe.
Yes, and
Yeah.
you
pray
guys,
for you, Amber.
I have to, and you guys out there too, remind me. You guys too, I tell you guys, you got to tell me about myself. If you see, lacking and we need something, throw it out there because we're here for you guys. You guys are here for us. You don't realize that.
Yeah, exactly.
Um, Myra says, "Can your mom come on camera for just a minute?"
She's sleeping.
Oh,
Oh,
She needs sleep.
yeah.
well, when she wakes up, you tell her. Everybody on YouTube, we should wish her a very happy birthday.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, you're so funny, Ramblin' Hick. You are not a pain in the backside.
Look, I was fixing to put you down on prayer request for your backside.
Oh, my goodness.
Too funny.
So yes, Amber. Amber had surgery yesterday, you guys, and she is in a lot of pain. She walked around with
Surgery.
glass sewn up in her foot, so she had to
Ooh.
have it removed.
Wait.
Ooh.
What happened to Amber?
Good morning, Food Forest. Good morning to you. Good morning, Food Forest. Good morning to you.
Good
Well,
morning, good
Howie.
morning.
Good morning. God bless you. Hadn't seen you in a while.
What happened to Amber?
How are you doing, Howie? How's the life treating you?
What happened to Amber?
You guys, when I was still at work and I had to do an impression for my crown,
Mhm.
and there was like something in my gum, and I'm like, I do sometimes get these knots come up in my gums that are, I don't know what caused it. He told me, so I kept thinking, no, this is not that, and I tried to push whatever it was. It was like driving me crazy. It didn't hurt per se, but just thinking it was something. I really started just taking it out myself. So when I went back for down and I told him, I said, there's something there. And he done had me gassed out. And when he rubbed on it, he said, yeah, it is moving. It was a big piece of the green rubber.
Oh my goodness.
No.
It freaked me out because I have a foreign thing in my body, a few foreign things that's been put in. But I don't know why that freaked me out. I almost did take an X-Acto knife and get it out.
Ramblin' Hick, I'm going to put you on my prayer list regarding your pinched nerve.
Yes.
And Darlene was just saying earlier that she, her husband wants to get some chickens.
Yes. Yes. We are going to get us some chickens. I don't want the chickens to cook, but I want them for I want them for eggs, you know.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
There she is to start the day.
Hey,
Good morning,
Diane.
Diana. Good morning to you. Good morning, Diana. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Diana. Thank you. Thank you. And you guys shared out. Hit that thumbs up and subscribe.
Subscribe if you're not subscribed. Double check because I've been double checking, and guess what? I've been
And there's Boo
unsubscribed to
Boo.
a lot of
There's
channels.
Bougie.
Oh
Good
no.
morning to April. Good morning to you. Good morning to April. Good morning to you. I was unsubscribed to Mona.
April is going to steal my son.
Uh-oh.
April, she's come to steal my son. Hey, her son graduated. They're having the graduation ceremony.
Oh,
Oh,
congratulations.
cool.
Yes.
Good morning to Tim. Good morning to you. Good morning to Tim. Good morning to you.
Good
Hey,
morning,
Tim.
Tim.
Hey,
So
Diana.
yeah, April has a son graduating. So
Well,
yay, yay.
congratulations.
Hopefully, are you? If she picks up Casey first, I won't tell them congratulations, but maybe she'll get the kids first and then stop by to get Casey.
Oh, well, there
Um,
you go. Hard to
Rambling,
say.
I ramble, so let me hurry up and get to it about what you're going through. We have heard of more people with shoulder problems, and Sonia still hasn't gotten her surgery because they're not allowing any elective surgeries, and I don't know how they
Right.
can call that elective. But yes, so we're gonna don't
I have
worry
been
about.
surprised, Ramblin' Hick, how many, like Mona, I watch every single video that Mona, about Face with Mona, that she puts out. I watch every single video. And yesterday when I went to watch her video, I wasn't subscribed. So I had to re-hit the subscribe button. And I was like, this is crazy. I watch
I
every
told
video.
you.
I
Yep.
make a comment. Why would they unsubscribe me? That's crazy.
Yeah, they do that, and I just checked, and I'm still subscribed. But I went through checking different channels, checking on different people, and I was shocked. Mama Ray Ray was one of them, and
Mm-hmm.
I love watching her cooking shows. But I was shocked at some of the people unsubscribed me from. So right now, I think until everything's over and they get real people tending to YouTube instead of
Mm-hmm.
just a robot, and they might continue to do it that way.
Yeah.
But you think about it, if you take somebody's subscriber away, like you with Mona Traci, and you don't get that notification, we don't know which one of our friends are going live.
Exactly.
I mean,
Yeah. Now, Norgus, Chris had asked you what was wrong with Amber. I think Amber with the foot surgery. I don't think he caught what was going on. So you might explain. I didn't hear the whole thing either, but
Amber cut her foot, and I think she got it sewn up or something, and she had to go right because there was glass still in it. So
that hurts.
yes.
Yeah, so they had to
Sometimes
do
it just
surgery to take the
hides.
glass out. Yep. Good morning, the truth. Good morning to you. Good morning, the truth. Good morning to you.
Oh, thank you. I saw the light in the sunrise, and these ladies are a delightful sunrise. God bless. God bless you too, the truth. God bless you.
Good morning to John. Good morning to you. Good morning to John. Good morning to you. Good morning to Sonia. Good morning to you. Good morning to Sonia. Good morning to you.
Sonia, you've always been blue, hadn't you?
Yeah.
Hadn't Sonia been blue?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. How did Sonia
See?
become?
That's
None clue.
crazy. Why does the crazy stuff like that happen?
And let's
Crazy,
check out
crazy.
the truth to see if I'm still sub to the truth. You guys, they should want people to grow because they
Mhm.
get
money for that.
yeah.
Mhm. Well, that's why I've been really trying to check a block of people every day, go to different channels that I love to, watch their stuff, their content, and go to each one, whether I've gotten a notification or not, just to make sure that I'm still sub to them.
Right.
And it makes it so hard to find them because I'm looking for the truth right now.
Yeah, and if you can't find their exact name, you forget their exact name.
Do you know how many the truth there is out there? There are so many that has that same name.
That's scary.
I didn't know that you could do a same name as somebody else.
I didn't either. I'll be right back. I need to refill my drink.
And I know he's the only one that's standing up at the podium.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I watched that video. John. I was watching that video this morning, actually, when I first got up. That dumpster dive with all those gourmet kettle chips. Which one did you eat? Which one was good? Did you eat the mango and what was that one? Mango and something. You'll have to watch that video later, Darlene. He's got like 2 bags full of gourmet potato chips, kettle chips, out of a dumpster.
I'm okay with that. I just the one kind you said, the mango.
It was mango and something else, and I can't remember what it was now.
I'm gonna have to look into the truth because that's crazy. The ones that you're sub to should be the first thing that pops up.
Absolutely.
But and I've been sub to him for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, it's purple. And when you're sub to somebody, it shows purple.
He ate the pink Himalayan salt and vinegar kettle chips. I love salt vinegar potato chips, so I would think that those would be delicious.
Oh my goodness.
But eating an entire 1,120 calorie bag, probably not the best thing you ever did.
Hey, wait, pink Himalayan salt and vinegar. Ooh, I love the pink Himalayan salt. Ooh wee. Mango chips. I know
it was
Monique.
mango and something else. What was that, John? It was mango. Gosh darn.
And I'll be right back, guys. Just want to get something real quick, and I'll be right back.
Like mango ginger or mango garlic or mango something. Oh, sorry, Sonia. We're always doing that to you, aren't we? Talking food. We're all up bright and early in the morning, and you're like in the wind down time.
Yeah, I can see that.
Cooper was so funny. He kept saying, "I get this because I'm doing the filming, so I get these."
Okay, it was mango.
Oh yeah, mango habanero.
Well, that does sound good, I guess.
See, a little spicy and fruity. That would probably not be bad.
Ooh, Rambling Hick, I'm telling you, I can cook some wonderful biscuit and gravy. It's just been a while. It's been a while.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think if I could cook biscuit in my foodie. I'm gonna have to look that up to see if I could do biscuits in it because you could treat it like an oven.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I like the caramel covered popcorn too, Myra.
There was Cooper was wanting the caramel popcorn and cheddar popcorn he found in the bags. He was like, "This is mine because I'm doing the video, doing the recording, so I get to keep these." And then John knocked one down off the table. He was like, "Dad, you're knocking off all my good snacks."
Yes, I could see if somebody's trying to look for yours, and it would bring up all the real estate stuff. It's hard. It's hard when you just go by a name. It's really hard. Oh, that's right, Sonia. Nothing beats that popcorn.
Yeah.
I know, but it's like about a gazillion calories, especially when you add extra butter.
Yeah, because they're putting oil on it and they're not putting butter on it per se. It's butter flavored oil.
Uh-huh. So it's about 10 gazillion calories. It's why you have to be careful. I always have to be careful and get like a small little cup popcorn, because if I get the big bucket, I will eat the big bucket.
Why is it we can eat popcorn when we can't eat other things?
I don't know. That is crazy.
They're having with the munchies this morning.
And there you're going to talk with your mouth full, and we don't. What? Am I going to go in there and get those?
I did not talk with my mouth full. I am now, but I was before.
Monique, they don't do butter in your. Oh, we have usually, like in the theaters by us, you get your little popcorn. You go to a little station. They have the little hot butter thing you can push and put as much butter on as you want, which is never
that might change now.
Like me.
My sister-in-law, when she was working 3 jobs. One of them was at the theater, and she liked that. Well, she brought us a big old bag, a big thing of the popcorn. And I got some out, and it was so good. Well, it was on the table. I went in the kitchen the next morning. There was Fat Cat laying on the bag. That wouldn't have been so bad. The Fat Cat had done the claw, and then laid in, just laid on the bag. I'm like, oh man, I can't do that.
Did she puncture the bag?
Yes. No, I didn't puncture the cat for punching.
That came out wrong.
Oh gosh,
That's what happens when you're trying to eat with food in your mouth. Talk with food in your mouth.
But I thought I only did it. That's the only time I take a blue cheese soon. Anyone have any pointers? Ordered. I didn't know you could make blue cheese. I just thought you bought it.
Yeah, some things like when your kids are little, you try to. Thank you, Myra, for posting that. That's the Dad's Vintage Garage dumpster diving video. That's a good video. But like you have to explain to your kids that stuff like blue cheese doesn't just come from the store, that people actually have to make it, and it starts out, apples don't come from the store, they grow on a tree.
Yeah.
Well,
it reminds me of that meme.
I mean, I was just.
What do you mean I have to hunt for my food? I don't even know where tacos live.
Exactly.
I was just thinking I just thought it would be too complicated to make. I didn't know what made blue cheese. Sometimes I don't want to know.
Good morning, Psycho Ducky. Good morning to you. Good morning, Psycho Ducky. Good morning to you.
Diana, that's why me and Casey are wanting to do stand-up garden, and maybe by next year we can. There's a space right there he wanted it on the upper lot that's kind of cleared out, but since Keaton's going to put a chicken coop at a certain place, I think we could have as a vegetable garden, and that would, I think, help with anxiety and depression.
Good morning to Tony. Good morning to you. Good morning to Tony. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Sonia said you can make blue cheese at home. You just get cheese and dye it blue.
Yeah, I don't want to look up everything. But my cousin, they have a garden, and theirs you just walk along it, it's up higher to keep it away from bunnies and stuff and probably their goats, because they have goats, so their goats would eat their eat it too.
Yeah, I have to be extra high to keep away from the goats.
But yeah, you can look up anything, and I imagine I could look up to try to garden because we could do it. We can make it.
Yeah,
It would be so good. Tomatoes. I could do some fried green tomatoes.
That sounds really good. Fucking tomatoes, they sound really good.
Fried green tomatoes, and the kids are tired of.
I used to enjoy fried eggplant.
They got so tired of tomato gravy when they probably neither one eat it anymore. Because I got to where I was doing tomato gravy in the mornings and over grits. Oh my gosh, it was so.
What's
good.
tomato gravy?
Where you you cut up tomatoes, you make your brown gravy, and you cut up tomatoes and put in it. Oh my gosh, but I love it. See, fried green tomatoes on buttered toast is Diana's favorite.
Yeah, fried
You
pickles.
like fried pickles dipped in ranch. Me too, Diana.
Those are good. My daughter doesn't like regular pickles, but she likes fried pickles.
With Sonia, we have deer. I mean, we have so many deer that will come up. So Keevan is going to have to put an electric fence around the chicken coop because we also all these years have fed the raccoons. So I used to have wanted chickens. I said, baby, what are you doing? Are you just going to feed the raccoons? Is that going to be brunch for them, or is you making a buffet for them? You know good and well that they're going to come get them. So no, we're going to have to put electric fence up. So.
Oh yeah, Diana. Black Eyed Pea used to have good fried pickles too.
Oh, there was a place. The best fried pickles I ever had was at a place. What was the name of that place? It was right on in the little like shopping area by the Fort Worth cattle drive thing that they do through town.
Was it a local place?
Yeah. Can't think of what the name of it was, but it was good.
Was
They
it a
had really
barbecue
good
place?
barbecue and good. It was had just a simple name, but I can't remember.
Wasn't Willie's?
When right after I had my lap band, and we'd go to Waffle House. So what I would do would get me one egg over medium because I like the white done, but not the yellow. And I would get them to fry me some tomatoes on the griddle. They'd be red, but they would be so good. Oh my gosh. So that's what I would eat for the longest is one egg and one tomato. I mean, like two tomatoes. The fried pickles from Zaxby's is the only thing I don't like because they batter them with cornmeal batter.
Ooh, yeah, not good.
And that's weird.
That would make it heavier because like the cornmeal can be heavy sometimes on my stomach.
Yeah, and it's just weird.
That's how they fry catfish and shrimp traditionally down here with cornmeal. However, a lot of the restaurants do, I mean, at home, you do the cornmeal, but at restaurants, they do a flour batter.
Sonia,
not on the catfish, but on the shrimp.
We don't live in the country, so we're going to have to we're going to make a big chicken coop so they can have room to grow and everything, but we'll have to keep them in a chicken coop. The next door neighbors, they had 4, and they would come. I wonder why they was running at our car one day. They were just like, all of them come running from the neighbor's yard. And I'm like, oh my gosh, what are they doing? When we get out by Leticia, I'm like, oh my God, when we get out of the car, they're going to attack us. And he got laughing at me.
Bye, Leticia. Have a blessed day, hon. God bless you.
Mom, he said, they've been coming in the shop. I said, what? They've been getting in the shop. So when I feed Tiger, I just throw them some food too, some dog food on the ground. And I'm like, oh my gosh. So he went in the house, got a little bit of dog food and come out there and threw it to the chickens. And
oh my goodness.
But there was a neighborhood dog that got all of them except my favorite one. The favorite one is the chicken with the black and white specks on them. Beautiful skin.
Yeah.
But yeah, the dog got all of them. So we're going to have to make
Bye,
sure.
Sonia. Have a good night.
Girl.
Bye, Sonia. We love you, hon. God bless you, your family, and your world. Have a great weekend.
Yeah. She going to bed this early? I bet
Myra's making okra today, breading okra today, but she bakes it.
I prefer smothered okra or fried okra.
Sonia,
We don't eat much okra in the north.
Look,
well, that's a big deal down here.
She's going to say she's in bed, and then about 15 to 20 minutes later, she's going to pop in and say something else.
It's a long crop, too. It's a long crop. Yeah.
Look, as long as it's tender. You guys, I just pick it up, and then I eat it like this and break it off from the stem. I love
can't stand it boiled. All that slime. Can't stand the slime.
I don't care for it either, Monique. I have had it because I did live in the South, so I really thought it was something I needed to try, but not a fan. It must be the Yankee in me.
Yeah.
All right, Captain D's. Anybody that likes okra? I know Captain D's is one of the fattiest places that you could go to. I'm gonna tell you, their fried okra is so great. It is just great. I
didn't start eating fried okra until after I got married.
Yeah.
Well, maybe it was before I got married. I think I ate it over at my mother-in-law's house before we got married. Mm-hmm. But sometimes you got to eat things you don't want to offend somebody.
Right.
Denise, that's the Southern in us, Denise. Karen,
I can't stand slimy okra.
When my sister-in-law was still living in Wadley, which is a country, it's real country. They had a big garden, and she would bring us the best okra, and it would be the tender okra. I like it in black-eyed peas. So the way Mom would cook it, it would be you'd put a few pieces of okra in your black-eyed peas.
Right.
So you could eat it out of that, but it wasn't like you said, slimy.
Right. Some people can it. Some people can it and pickle them basically. And I've never had that, but I've heard of it.
I did not know that, Sonia, that raw onion, avocado, and raw potato can kill a chicken.
And you're not supposed to see. Yes, Sonia.
Yeah.
But look, no, we'll get some. Don't you have to give laying mash? I took a picture. Let me tell you what the chickens they have. They're kind of expensive. The babies are. Let me see. I took pictures of what kind they were, so we could. Okay, they have Cornish rocks. I've never heard of them. Silver laced. Wyandotte. I don't know how to say that.
Wyandotte.
Yeah, pullets and golden sex link pullets. Now, didn't
what was that one that somebody said that the crossbreeding?
Darlene B and I think Dwayne. How he knows about chickens, I don't know.
It was a cross between Rhode Island Red and something else.
Yeah, and they produce more eggs.
Saved sexed chicks, females only, dual purpose bird, very high producer of large to extra large brown eggs. Does well confined or free range, cross between Rhode Island white female and the Rhode Island red male. So I think that's what they were talking about yesterday. So no, we get laying mash.
Sonia, you're confusing me, girl. But I love you anyway.
No, I was just saying goodbye to go. But it's
To got to go.
so
Oh well.
all right, from the north.
Cinnamon something chicken.
Southern, okay, and did
That's what
not eat
Michelle say.
Southern food.
Oh, you're so
goodness.
funny, Myra. Now I live in the north, but I do like grits. I do like grits.
And my sister, my middle sister, still puts sugar in her grits. We used to eat it that way in California, but now, no.
I
Mine
never
has to have
liked grits.
mine
And
has
I'm
to have a
allergic
lot
to
of salt and butter. But now, I used to never like instant grits, but it got to where I got used to them because
Mhm.
Kevin wanted breakfast all the time, and I wasn't able to always stand up there anymore and cook grits.
Mhm.
Mhm.
So he got to buy instant grits and he fixes his own breakfast. So I'm cool with that. But I would always cook too much. I never measured. I'm
Mhm.
Mhm.
awful about measurements. So my grits would always grow. I would start out with some and I'd stir them, then they'd get a little bit bigger. Then they'd get a little bit, and we'd have a lot wasted. I bake polenta spinach pie. All right, I've got to Google that. All right.
That sounds pretty good, Myra. Polenta
I
spinach
have
pie.
never heard of that.
I love
Polenta is
spinach.
like a grain, like grits or.
Okay. Now spinach I do like.
Huh. I would like that one.
Oh no.
Uh-oh. John, you best be taking care of yourself. You got a lot of people that depend on you,
A lot of people that
and a lot of people that care
care
about
about
you.
you.
I got an eye itch. Oh, Myra said polenta is like the Italian grits.
Yeah, I looked at it and I guess I've come across it. Wine dots are beautiful in their nature and their feathers.
Oh, Cornish cross meat chicken. If you want them for eggs, don't get them. They grow so big they can't walk. They are specifically
Specifically for
probably for
raising.
raising meat. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
I did not. I mean, I have learned so much about chickens in the last few days that I'm just amazed because I did not know that there were different chickens that
I
you
never
ate,
knew there was so
different
much to know about
chickens that
chickens.
you collected their eggs. I thought you just collected the eggs, and when
Mhm.
they, whatever, when they outgrew their usefulness for that, you took care of things
Um,
and brought them
Yep.
up in the pan,
Yep.
Jumping to John. All right, John. Oh, Cooper
Oh
said,
yeah,
yeah.
when you said ladies and he was like all upset, Dad, you're married. And you were like, well, there are ladies that watch our channel, Cooper. And I was thinking as I'm watching, I'm like, yeah, I'm a lady. I watch the channel.
John,
Well,
you got look. Do you think the rates and stuff are high because of like everything's off? What everything's been going on the past couple of months.
Yeah.
Could it be that?
Yeah.
Good morning,
Stress.
Joy.
Good morning,
well,
Joy Lang. Good morning to you. Good morning, Joy Lang. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Joy. Good to see you.
well, I'm gonna step down, ladies. You,
Okay,
All right,
Chris.
Chris.
Bye,
Thanks for
Thank
stopping
you
out,
Chris.
for
Chris.
stopping in and tell your mama happy birthday.
yeah,
Yes. God bless
thanks
you.
for the
God bless you,
thanks for
your
the birthday
family, and
wish.
your world, hon.
Yeah, thanks for
Bye-bye.
the birthday wish.
Bye bye.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, Cooper was so funny. Dad, you're married. It's so funny.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Well, that's like Casey.
salad.
That's like Casey telling the pharmacist when he was little, couldn't he hardly see up. You like my mommy. He said, yeah.
Oh.
He said, yeah, I like your mama. She's real nice. And he said, she's married to my daddy. He said, well, okay, I've met your daddy. He's real nice too. I was like, Casey. And then whenever I'd go through, like, then Kevin wondered why are you taking so much medicine now? The doctor put me on it. I never took medicine. And when I hit 30, they started giving
I
me
know, I
medicine
felt like
for
my whole
different
body
things.
started falling apart about 30, 35. All of a sudden, I went from taking a thyroid pill once a day to taking 10 pills.
Well, so anyway, I'm like, does he really think I'm taking medicine to see the pharmacist? So
Casey probably put that in his head.
So
I never
when I
would have made that connection, but
when I'd go through there, you know, I'd throw my hand up, he'd throw his hand up at me, and Keaton was like, it was a whole different thing back then. And Keaton was like, look at me and look at him. Why is he waving at you? I said, I'll wave at Keaton. I talk to everybody. Well, he told me one day, he said, so I had a discussion with the pharmacist, Rowdy. I said, what did you say? Well, that's all right. It's between me and him.
Oh my goodness.
And I was like, oh my gosh. What in the world? Maybe because he looked like Tony Stewart.
Oh,
okay.
He looked a lot like Tony Stewart. And I
that
told
could
him
be
one
an
time.
issue. Yeah, that could be an issue.
I said, you look just like Tony Stewart. And he kind of looked funny, like had that look. So they had for some reason, they were selling something at Kroger. And they had a display thing with Tony Stewart life size.
Mm-hmm.
And I looked at it and I looked at Rowdy. If you go stand by that, you'll see you look just like Tony Stewart. But I still to this day don't know what he said to Rowdy. Rowdy left and he came back. And
oh my goodness.
So I still don't know. I mean, I was fat. I didn't think nobody look. You know, he was the same way when I was extra chubby. Kevin, you know, Kevin's a chubby chaser, as some people call it, but not really. I mean, he fell for me when I wasn't chubby, but anyway, with him, he just thought, I guess the whole world looked at me that way. So bless him, he's calmed down. He's calmed down. I can say I love you, Dad's Vintage Garage, and if Kevin's watching, he who's that?
Yeah, yeah.
You know, that's John.
Ryan could never blame my medication on seeing the pharmacist since he's the one who picks up all of my medication. So I'd have to say, you're talking the doctor into putting me on more medication so you can see the pharmacist.
Now I had a meltdown. I forget what day it was. I had the meltdown in the pharmacy line. I then went through twice. Then called my doctor's office. They said, well, we sent it over and it's like this big thing. And it was just a bad day. And I sit there and then start crying. So they went and got the pharmacist's wife, her parents. They bought it from her parents. She come over there. Oh, I said, I'm so sorry. She said, no, I have fibromyalgia. She said, mine was so bad at one time that she said she had that her husband was thinking it was all in her head. She got where she could not even get up out of bed. She hurt so bad. And so anyway, so the medicine I take is the one she knows that I needed it. So I actually finally went into, after I made my eyes not look like I was crazy, I went into the doctor's office and I told them. And they called the pharmacy while I was there. Come to find out, the nurse practitioner, that one time I seen her, it was sitting on her desk.
Oh,
it was just sitting there. The prescription was.
Do you ever get those situations where you don't get a prescription refilled for whatever reason? So you call the pharmacy and they say, well, we haven't gotten it from your doctor's office yet. So you call the doctor's office and they say, well, we sent it to the pharmacy. And so you call the pharmacy back and they say, we haven't gotten it from your doctor's office. So finally I call the doctor's office and I say, can you call the pharmacy? Because I just keep calling between you two and each one points a finger at the other one.
Yeah, somebody has to break this cycle, and it can't be me because I'm stuck.
Well,
Exactly.
all right. I had two people at Kroger that they had the best time. The best pharmacy situation was when they had that Rowdy
Mm-hmm.
and let me think of Chuck. When it was them two, they would automatically tell me, now, Miss Darlene, you can take this with this, but they would always explain things, or I could ask them.
Mm-hmm.
And so I had not changed yet because Chuck left and he went. That was when him and his wife bought out her dad's pharmacy business. So I went in there one time and I was asking about one of my medicines, and this man, he did not stay there long. This pharmacist turned around and was so rude to me about asking questions about my medication. I took my business down the road to where when I found out that Chuck bought that family one, and they have a drive-through too.
Yeah.
He will, if there's something I'm sure about, I'll go in if I'm put on new medication. And he'll come out from behind the back and come out there and talk to me about it.
Right.
And I've been knowing him, so now I'm 55. Well, 25 years,
Yeah.
and he knows I've been on what medications. And so when I was really stressed out, real good for his wife to come talk to me. I think the kids at the drive-thru was like, is that woman again? That was acting crazy. So, I mean, it was so bad one time, my brother-in-law. Oh my gosh, Sonia.
Oh my goodness. That is crazy.
Thank you, Liz.
Oh, you're welcome.
But I remember one night, my brother-in-law had gotten out of his blood pressure medicine. His blood pressure was real high. It was nighttime. He called us. We even called Chuck. And Chuck went down there to the pharmacy and got him enough to make it until he saw his doctor a couple of days later. Now, who does that nowadays?
Yeah.
Does that?
Good morning to Ian. Good morning to you. Good morning to Ian. Good morning to you.
Ian,
Good
I'm
morning.
giving you the Queen's wave.
Good morning, Ian.
Sonia for sure. Good morning to Jennifer. Good morning to you. Good morning to Jennifer. Good morning to you.
Jennifer.
Did you see
Gotcha,
Sonia said prayer request that she gets a
am.
good night's sleep?
Yes.
Absolutely, Sonia.
That is one of the other needs, you guys. It's like, what is it? I think with the shoulder problems and aching, a lot of tension has been put on people. When you get tense, then you get anxieties and stuff. It settles in your shoulders. I don't know how, but it does. And then you can't sleep. So if you're hurting.
My goodness.
I never went back to that chemist and reported how rude that guy that he brought her to tears.
Oh my.
Yeah, that's just so frustrating because especially Sonia, I know that you didn't have it easy your whole life. And I know how much you love your children. And then to have somebody accuse you of drugging your child so you can get sleep, that has to be frustrating.
That's terrible.
Joy, this hat kind of started it. I mean, I don't even know. I think a couple of us had on hats one day, and Derek said we need to do hats on Fridays, and it just kind of it's been a year, and
Yeah,
but this
it
was the
hasn't been.
favorite of
Yeah,
everybody to start with. This one right
Mhm.
here.
yeah, yeah. It was about a year ago.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
I talked with my I did have the phone thing with my doctor yesterday with my nurse practitioner. We didn't have to
That's
talk
good,
long.
Sonia.
In fact, I told there's Gail on Facebook.
Hey,
Gail.
Gail.
Good morning to Gail. Good morning to you. Good morning to Gail. Good morning to you.
Gail, you really need to come on with me one morning.
I need to
Definitely.
go get a refill on my drink and grab some crackers. I'll be right back.
I can hand you some crackers.
Thanks.
Pass you some through Texas, from Texas to Michigan.
Sometimes I expect LizzAnn, if I was you, I'd be like, take off my hat, get the biscuit, put my hat back on, and unwrap the biscuit.
Yeah, I got a hash brown in here somewhere.
Sonia, I finally threw 2 of my pillows away. I don't know why I have this thing about throwing pillows away, but I threw 2 pillows away, and I bought me 2.
Oh, I love those my pillows from that guy up in Minnesota.
Yeah. Ian said, breaking news. It's too hot for a hat today here.
Yeah, happens that way.
Well, believe me. Oh, good morning, Beth. Good morning. Traci stepped away, and she will be singing to you in a minute.
Yeah.
Look, this morning,
Good morning, Beth.
I wasn't going to come on because my husband's been busy.
Yeah, I'm sorry he's feeling bad.
Good morning to Beth. Good morning to you. Good morning to Beth. Good morning to you.
Good morning. Good morning. But my husband yesterday, I wasn't on with you talking to you, LizzAnn.
Maybe.
And he said, I need you to come in here. So it's like, oh, okay, bye.
Yeah, yeah. That
Yeah.
was after the show. Yeah.
Myra, put your link out there. Drop your link. Myra does Bible readings now. And you guys, put your link out there for that. And she has the most soothing voice. Mine's like chalkboard, but no, Myra has the easiest, softest voice. Joy, I bought an expensive pillow. Ended up my dog laid in. She liked the wet cradled. I'm supposed to sleep flat. Oh wow. Yeah, when Casey was working full time for the Apple, but it was through a temp agency, but it was still good money. Or when he was working at the conferencing center, he made real good. He would buy expensive bedding, expensive pillows, and expensive bedding.
I can't handle those that neck pillow that has the little dip in it because I had a whiplash and my neck doesn't conform that way, so it doesn't feel right. But the My Pillow by that guy Mike Rendell or whatever his name is, it's really helped me a lot.
It's supposed to they say it conforms to whatever shape you need it to, right?
Right. Yes, it does.
Well,
it's very comfortable.
I need to call and check to see if they still have the. I was reading about Sonia freezing her butt off.
Sorry, I didn't mean to pop in somebody's ear.
But I've got to check on the split king that is what do you call it?
The adjustable. Yeah.
Adjustable.
Mm-hmm.
Because we need it. We need a bed.
Yeah.
so
Find
bad.
out from Sandy where she got hers. It might.
I am
might help.
going to call today Badcock. Anyway, I almost I thought I wasn't going to be coming on today because Keevan's having bouts of dizzy, and it's like you said, when he turns one way on the pillow, it gets real dizzy. You know, so it's mostly when I guess he lays down.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And so the nurse practitioner, I said, "Oh, by the way, let me ask you about this." And I asked her, she said, it's probably fluid on the ear. And I know that because there's times when I'll have one ear squishy
Mm-hmm.
and I will turn over and it's like, oh gosh, for days, it will make me just nauseated. Now
Mm-hmm.
that I'm doing better, now that I'm not using earbuds, when I was having to do earbuds, it was real bad.
Mm.
Yeah.
Awesome.
You. I even brought some waters in here. Oh, sorry. That was really loud.
Not to us, not to me, but
No,
might be somebody wearing headphones.
yeah.
Joy, we can't afford the numbers.
Yeah, well, that one's kind of high. Hey,
Uh,
Kevin. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good
Hope you're feeling
morning
better.
to Kevin. Good morning to you. Good morning to Kevin. Good morning to you.
Yeah, the middle one.
Hey.
Good morning.
Yeah, you guys, I done called in. I done called out of work this morning and told the ladies, and Kevin told me no. Oh, Joy said, morning, Mr. Barbecue Man. But he's trying to fix the panties out there. But he told me no, you need to go on. So
Fizzy Pop? What the heck is Fizzy Pop and gargle
that
with it?
would be any carbonated.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
He's on the opposite side. He's on the other side of the ocean.
Thank you. Look at
I'm shaking it, baby.
Ah,
Look,
I am
if
the
I
world's
shake it,
worst
to get off
about
I'll have to,
fingerprints on my glasses.
I'll have
Mm-hmm.
to cut off my camera if I shake it anymore, baby.
Son, that's the My Pillow. I have heard great things about it from other people that have used it too.
Yeah,
All right. There you go.
I just decided to take a chance. It was an expensive chance, but I thought, well, can't be any worse than what I currently have. So I'll just keep it either way.
Right.
But it worked. It worked for me. So
Do you feel like taking her OU?
yeah, that's what we did. We got it 2 for $50. It was definitely worth it. I just ordered it direct from the company.
Mm-hmm. I think that when you look at, I convinced my husband, right, of that sometimes some things are worth spending a little bit more money. When you buy
Yeah.
a $5 or $10 pillow and you have to get a new one every couple months because they go flat and smushy,
Right.
you know, you might be better off spending a little bit more. And I convinced him the same thing as we got older with his shoes. He would always buy the cheapest shoes he could find, but I'm like, that's not good for your feet and your legs as you're getting older. You need to buy a decent shoe with decent support, and they'll last longer anyway. And now he's done that, and he has found that, oh wow, I can spend $80 on a pair of shoes and they last 6 months instead of spending $30 on a pair of shoes and they last a month.
Yeah.
He's really hard on clothes and shoes.
That short-term expenditure seems like it's the wise thing, but it isn't always.
Mm-hmm.
Diana Brienne sent me a message. She's going to go on live at 1:00, and so I'm going to go on.
Cool.
She wants me to go on with her because she got now she's got her
StreamYard
done.
Oh, awesome. Good deal.
So,
1 Eastern time?
yeah, I'd love to have. Yes,
Cool deal.
and anybody else that can join us would be great.
Okay, cool.
Okay. I don't know if she's still. Let me type, you guys. Let me tell her.
Mm-hmm. Exactly, Beth. I have when I first injured my leg after I went through 3 years of wearing a cast or a boot or something on my of only being able to wear one shoe for 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
Finally could wear 2 shoes. I asked my friend who happened to be also at one point during my whole process had been my physical therapist for a while, but he was a friend before he was my physical therapist. But I found out that I do better with somebody that is not my friend because I would get upset with him and think he was just picking on me.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
he wasn't.
It was.
But
It
anyway,
was hard for him probably too
right.
because.
I'm sure it was. So it was much better when we weren't patient and physical therapists. But I asked him what he recommended for shoes.
Mm-hmm.
And at that time he said, because I have a very square foot, I have a very wide foot and it's not real big. And so he recommended New Balance. So Wright has always been like, you spend what you got to spend to get your New Balance because Scott said they're good for your feet and they've always done good for your feet, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm like, you can spend a little money on some shoes for yourself too.
Yeah, there you go.
You know, he's not getting any younger and his knees and his back aren't getting any younger either.
Yeah, yeah. And it's all connected.
Uh-huh.
What happens with your feet affects all of that.
Mm-hmm.
Even if your toenails are too long, it affects how your body feels. You know,
Mm-hmm.
it's just really crazy. Mm.
Oh, Joy's husband has his checkup today and stitches removed.
Oh, good
Praying
deal.
that everything goes good, Joy.
Yeah, let me just put him on my list here.
Yeah, that is good. Okay, there we go. And Myra, I want you to drop your link if you're still here. Let me see. You guys never have to.
Thank you, Diana.
She's
21 whole DMs? What the heck?
Diana, once you get it like set up and it's showing on YouTube, even show that YouTube link to let everybody know. And Myra, you need to drop your link too, so people that are not sub to you and don't have how the notifications on, that they can see that you do you do Bible scripture. It's wonderful.
Wow, that's
Okay.
great.
And
Diana, you're my hero that you're going out for a run first.
You know, even when
Wow.
Yeah,
I was just talking about that last night. We have a big hill behind our house, and the young kids that live at the bottom of the hill behind us, they love to play on that hill, and they run up and down that hill, up and down that hill all the time. They slide down it in the winter, they roll down it in the summer, and I said to Ryan, I said, I'm telling you that if I was standing at the bottom of the hill and somebody said, you run up to the top of that hill or I will shoot you dead, I would just say, shoot me now, because I'm not even going to try.
You know, I've heard that, Ian. I've heard that those are comfortable.
I have some Doc Martin wingtips, but not 21 hole boots. And I have some Martin's sandals that I love.
Oh yeah, I hope it inspires Casey too, sweetheart.
I will tell him.
What time are you going on, Myra? What time is your?
Oh, Beth, you see what Beth said, LizzAnn?
Maybe so. Here, this side's got words on it.
There you go.
There
It's
you
got
go.
decoration on this side.
I like it.
There you go. See there? Oh my goodness, Traci, you can really tell today how long your hair's done got in the back.
I know. Can you believe it?
Oh my
Like,
goodness.
I seriously can almost put this stuff up in a ponytail.
I had to turn sideways and stretch out this right leg. Because look, I could stretch out my chair the way it's supposed to be. Because it does have the thing, it slides out and you can rest your leg, but I got stuff under my desk. I had to make room for that one thing, so I've got this stuff to go through.
Yeah.
And
so are you able to go through your 2 tubs a day, or have you gotten sidetracked? Ask the lady who hasn't done anything at all, needs to.
I can relate, LizzAnn. Don't feel bad.
Oh, no. Oh, I'm froze, and I'm froze a weird way. Let me refresh.
Oh. Thank you, Beth.
That's funny.
My granddaughter painted this.
That's cute.
I need to get it. I need to mat it and frame it.
I was in a weird way. I was like this.
Yeah, you were.
I did. I was froze like that.
You never freeze in a straight up normal face position ever.
I know. And
She usually. I bet she's still asleep since she went to bed so late.
Sonia?
Good morning, Anamora. Good morning to you. Good morning, Anamora. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Anamora. I don't want to risk bending this, creasing it.
Okay, I found something for Kevin. Let me send it to myself.
LizzAnn, was your grandson proud of himself when he found out about his certificate and medal?
Well, I wasn't there when he found out about it. He got up just as we were leaving. My husband had come to get me. And just as we were leaving, he woke up. And so he, at that time, he was not aware. But I'm sure he was thrilled. I haven't talked to them since then.
Yeah. How cool, though.
I'm surprised he didn't call me and tell me about it.
Yeah, I'm surprised, too.
So, I don't know. He hasn't been as on his phone as much. So much anymore, calling people. So
well, it was a novelty thing in the beginning, you know.
Yeah.
Okay.
And what? Yeah.
All right. You guys, I found the perfect thing for my husband for Father's Day.
Yay.
I mean, really. I'm going to show you. I really think he needs this, and I told him that yesterday.
Cool deal. Oh.
I think he needs that.
You are so funny.
He really needs that, you guys.
He must.
I mean, if he's going to start a chicken coop, and I love chickens, and I have all different kinds, I need that. So, he needs that. I'm just saying.
Oh, yeah.
That's not selfish at all. Baby.
What was that made out of?
Metal. You know, the kind of.
Yeah. Well, that's perfect. Yeah. Then you can put it out by the chicken coop.
Yeah.
Just where the chickens are. Walk, walk.
Yes, Beth, everyone needs a giant chicken in their yard. I'm just saying, a giant rooster to watch over the chicken pen.
Absolutely.
If it had been made out of sturdier metal, I would have sat on it and took a picture. So I did. They have different sizes, but when I seen that one, I said, "Oh, baby, take a picture." He said, "You're so silly." I said, "I know, take a picture."
I know, take a picture anyway.
See, that's what I'm
Oh,
talking
yeah,
about.
see, exactly. You need to make like a big.
Oh my gosh.
That comes out of it. That would be so hilarious.
You guys, if I could snag what Traci just did, like MawMaw does, and if I could just take that one video clip, oh my goodness.
That's funny.
Yeah, it's made to go outdoors. And since Keevan's going to put electric fence, and we could very well fix it to where the eyes, it glows at night. There's one that has a solar light. And so I don't know what it does. There was a middle-sized one that when I first walked in, I'm like, oh,
Wow.
wait, this must light up at night. So, yes, I could do a little solar
That is
panel.
funny. You're hilarious.
So, yeah, it's bigger. Hey, it's as big as the deer. So, see, Sonia said.
I'm afraid if I do it again, Darlene will try to capture it. Then I'd be in big trouble.
Sonia, this is what I can do, Sonia. I can replay this, have my phone up here.
Yeah, yeah.
And catch her doing it.
That's true. You could.
Well, see, I'm going to make you work for it. I'm not going to just give it to you.
Make note, we're at 1 hour and 21 minutes. And it was just a few minutes, about a minute or so before that.
Yeah, a motion detector, but I don't know if it would light up that way because we do have what do you call it? Security lights out there. So, it might, but I could still have little lights on it.
Beth, my second calling in life is to do voices and different sounds when I've read books to my children, to my grandchildren, to nieces and nephews. I do all the animal sounds and different voices for each character. And I just had such a good time doing that stuff.
You know, they pay people to do that.
Do they?
Yeah.
Like, audiobooks.
I love doing it.
Yeah.
That was something that the kids remember. That's something that even Tiffany remembers. And she said, Mom, you did all the voices. You made it come alive. And
I used to do voices when I read to Rebecca.
And it's something
I didn't do the animal sounds, though.
I really don't remember doing, being animated, but, that's what both the girls and Casey tells me. So I guess I just didn't realize I was. But I guess I've always been, like what you guys see.
Well, you've got a creative spirit, sweetheart.
Yes, you do.
I'm frozen again?
I don't see anybody frozen.
Oh,
not that I'm aware of. It looks like you're fine on YouTube. Thank you.
Joy,
I just filled that up. So
I'm going to tell you, if anybody right now, our shop is not closed in, like the front part, but he does have the plywood to do it or the OSB board. Monique, I know this is just me. This is just me.
Yeah, you get the real deal when you watch us. We are the real deal.
But if I still say, if somebody were to try to go into the shop and try to get Keevan's tools, Tiger, which was a very sweet and loving pee on people dog, when he's on our front porch. No, now that is his shop. That is, he's the man of the shop for the man cave. He doesn't have free range, but I guarantee if somebody were to try to sneak in there, he would come over that small.
He could get, oh yeah, for sure.
Because the fence is not very high. And yes, so it would not be good. And that's why I told Kevin we need to put up a beware of dog sign. And
Yeah,
then if
just
they
to
come
protect
around
yourself legally.
Yeah, and then if they come around on the other side, there's a huge rooster. I could put up a sign, beware of the rooster. If you get past the rooster, the tiger will get you.
Just put a big sign out in front of your yard, say, beware of animals.
Yeah, we have a tiger.
And they won't know what to think.
Yeah. But he's so sweet. I was just so shocked when the heat and air guy told me. I said, yeah, we got one out there. I said, he's not nice anymore. He said, oh, well, he let me pet him. I'm like, I said, oh my gosh, Terry, I can't, did he? And he said, well, yeah. And when he laid his ears back and kind of stopped wagging his tail, I withdrew my hand. And said, but then when he done his tail again and come back up there, I rubbed his nose again. Oh yeah, geese. Yes, geese make good watchdogs. My grandmother. I remember my sister telling me. The sister was on yesterday that she remembers when Nanny had a goose that would chase her, and it got her one day. She don't like them now, but she said it. I think it's like they bite and they twist or something. But yeah.
There you go. Beth says your sign needs to say, beware of attack animals.
Look, or I could just have one of those faces MawMaw catches, and I could put my face on the sign out there and it could say, beware of my wife.
Or just say, you best just beware.
Yes, so that's what my sister said. They bite and twist.
They will
enter at your own risk.
Exactly.
A lot of people would kind of, oh, hi, Chris Chrysler. It has been a while.
Good morning, Chrysler Imperial. Good morning to you. Good morning, Chrysler Imperial. Good morning to you.
Good morning and welcome back. Welcome back.
Welcome.
Let me check. Yes. I had to make sure we were still connected, Chrysler. Yes. And I will have to go back and watch that because he said, who's tired of this crazy lockdown and the do's and don'ts of his channel? So, yes.
Me, I'm crazy of this tired. I'm tired of this crazy lockdown. Crazy of this tired lockdown. Something like that.
I don't.
We don't normally go out that much on in normal things, but
all right, we don't. But can you imagine people that do? Can you imagine how if we're tired of it and we're like, okay, today I think I do want to go out, but I can't. Could you imagine what it's like for the people out there that go to work every day and they actually like their job? Or maybe they couldn't go. And the beginning of it, they're like, yeah, I'll stay home. I'm getting paid for it. And then day 3, they're like, I can't stay in this house.
It would have drove right nuts. He had the option. They told him that everybody at his shop, they said, could take a layoff and they would not count it against them, or they could continue to work because they were deemed an essential business. So we talked it over because he thought about staying home to protect from infecting me as the big thing he was worried about. But I said, honey, as long as they're open, you might as well go to work because you will go crazy sitting at home. I just know him too much. He would not handle it well.
Well, and that's why when Kevin started back in his shop, you guys, I was so relieved. He had been out of his shop for so long, I started getting worried. And, it gave him something. He'll go out there for a little bit and he'll come in to cool off. And it's helped him get back up in the swing of things. So sort of like when I do something, when I make something, he's creative. He told me last night we was watching something and somebody motorcycle wreck. Night shift. We're watching that again. He said, "I'm gonna get me another bike. I'm gonna get me another motorcycle." I said, "Kevin, you would just turn it into something weird." I said, "You would turn it into a grill. You have a motorcycle that's a grill or a smoker." He got laughing at me. He knows I'm right.
You guys, I really got to move. My sciatic nerve is acting up again on my right hip.
Yes.
It's driving me bonkers.
That's why I had to stretch my leg.
I love you all.
Love you too.
Love you too, babe. God bless you and God bless you, your family,
have a good
and your
holiday
world.
weekend.
You have a great weekend too.
You too.
God's blessings.
Love you.
Love you, hon.
Love you too.
Kevin working with his buddy, trying to get his buddy's shop together, may have sparked that interest again.
It did. It did.
Which is not a bad thing.
Tanya, are you about to fix you some popcorn? She just found her some butter popcorn in the back of her cupboard, and it's still in date.
Who's that?
Tanya.
Oh.
We made her hungry, and she went on a food hunt.
Yeah. I understand that. My husband came in just in time with breakfast, so I'm good.
Sonia, we have so many, we couldn't just have geese running around the yard. Unless we had a very big fenced-in yard. I'd be fine with that and some goats. But, having fox, and that's another thing, that if it's not electrical fence, the fox would get in there. So fox and I know the fox and the
even the cat would get in there. A cat could get in there. Yeah.
So when we pulled up yesterday in our driveway, there was a feral cat. She was small, so kind of still kittenish. He said, "See, that right there would get in there too." I said, "You're right." So it'll be charged just enough not to kill them, but just zap them enough that they'll leave.
Right.
Well, Sonia, she said her kids have gotten quite depressed being stuck in the house.
Oh, yeah.
Beth,
well, it's one thing if you want to stay home. It's quite another if you have to stay home.
Yeah.
It's a whole different, you're probably it's like some of us would probably be staying home anyway. Yeah. But the fact that we have to is the hard part.
It brings out the kid in us.
Yeah, it makes us want to go out.
When the government says you cannot do this, it's like, oh, anytime I be in the bed, let me get up and go out. I'm gonna go out walk around in my yard just because I can. Beth, it's so weird. I can eat cold pizza, but sometimes I can't eat the pizza when we have it at night, and I can't eat a whole lot of it.
I'm sorry, you missed out, but you can't have it anyway.
Oops. Don't talk to my Snoop dog like that.
Well, I
don't appreciate
she's in here sniffing it. She smelled that breakfast, I guess.
I don't appreciate that.
Yeah. I got one of my Mother's Day presents in from my daughter
Oh, let me
up in
see.
West Virginia. It's a book. And oops, let me show you the author. It's been very interesting. I've
What is
listened to
it?
him talk about this on various videos, and it's real interesting book.
What
So
is the Shemita?
Shemitah,
Yeah.
it's the year of Sabbath. It's a Sabbath year, Sabbath rest year for the land and for the elimination of for the Jewish people.
I done knocked you out.
That's all right. You know, I know how you are. Anyway, it's been interesting. He's a very interesting speaker. I have another one of his books coming as well. It's called the Paradigm, and the only one. Then there's another one I'd like to get, but I'm going to wait because I've just spent all this money. I ran out of my Mother's Day funds. The other book is the Paradigm, and the one I want to get is the Oracle. I think the Oracle is the latest one, but they all kind of go
Monique
together.
said that her son did better than what she expected.
Yeah.
Well, Kevin used it to go out in the shop. You know, he used that time to go out there and be productive. So when they had to go back to work, he says, "I don't know if I'm ready to go back full." You know.
Yeah.
What chocolate chickens?
He's not old enough to retire, is he?
Not yet.
Yeah.
No. He just turned 59.
Yeah. Gotcha. I thought he was a little bit older than you, but I didn't know how much. So.
I will have to see what chocolate chickens look like. The ones
chocolate chickens? I bet that's pretty.
Sonia, the ones that we looked at, oh my God. Now, of course, I had little white ones, the little white ones. But the ones that I thought was so cute were they were gray with the black stripe down their back. And I'm like, oh my God. Why am I trying YouTube?
There are some chickens that lay colored eggs. The shell is a different color, like blue or yellow or not yellow, green, blue or green or something like that.
Okay.
I forget what they're called, but there are some that lay eggs that the shell's in color. It's not white or brown or tan.
They're just showing.
Ecru.
Why are they just showing the edible ones?
Huh?
They're just showing the edible chocolate chips.
Oh, like for Easter? Oh, really? That's interesting. I didn't know that, Monique. The color of the shell also depends on the food they get. That's interesting to know. Well, this is a special breed of chicken that does this. It's different. A friend of mine used to raise chickens, and she has, it seems like it starts with an A or something like that. I don't know. I believe you, Monique. I believe you.
You get green layer eggs. Okay, let me screen share. It took me forever to figure this out.
What, screen sharing?
Yeah. So here are.
Wow, that's beautiful. Wow. You're making me want some chickens, and I have no need for chickens.
Oh, I love chickens.
I have no need for chickens whatsoever.
But I like the ones that
I can't eat the eggs, so.
I like the ones that have these colors. Those color greens.
Yeah, I like that shape of the feathers.
Uh-huh. I've always loved those colors, but that one's, yeah, those are beautiful. But they look fat.
It might be fluffy. They might be fluffy with the feathers or something. I don't know.
Oh, look at the chickie though.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look at that little
Cute.
chick.
Oh, yeah. Those are beautiful.
Let me stop screen share. They just chickens remind me of my grandmother, and they said you don't treat you don't yeah, see Beth, but they tell you at the tractor supply you don't touch them, you don't pick them up,
Right.
you don't interact with them, but
You talk to them, but you don't try to get all touchy feely
and it's
because
so
they will
weird.
peck you. They will peck you.
I'm not I will want to love them, and it said don't let them in your kitchen, salmonella and all that, but
Right.
um there's a lot of people that their
Hey,
chickens
Ghost Wiener.
deserve to have free reign. Who jumped in? Oh, Robbie. I
Hey,
was just
Robbie. Boy, I missed out on a couple people here.
Gaswina
Yeah.
and Robbie.
Oh boy. Yeah, he's been here a little bit longer than I realized. Oh my goodness. Her too.
Look, I was looking at some chickens.
Remember, if you have any prayer requests or praise reports, to let us know so we can add you to our list, our prayer list.
Okay, cleaning their coops out. It's not pleasant task, but that's a fertilizer. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
See, Robbie said, "Oh, chickens are adorable." Yes, they are. Look, I'm thinking about getting some transfer paper when I get my. Wait, Grayscale slipped in, or has Tony?
No. Hey, Grayscale. When
Goodness
did you slip
gracious!
in here?
Look, instead
Man.
of squirreling, my mind done went to chickeny. We've got
Yeah.
talking about chocolate colored chickens.
Pat's got his feelings hurt.
Yeah, Pat. So, I come up with the thought, I'm going to get this transfer paper.
Uh-huh.
It'll go through a regular inkjet, and the paper is transferable, and it's almost like,
Oh, to make t-shirts?
yes,
Yeah.
because I thought of a saying and now it's done left. I should have wrote it down yesterday about Pat. So,
It'll come to you.
yeah, yeah. I was going to blame it on Pat. So, oh, that's Anthony's superpower lurking.
Oh.
So, Robbie, how are you doing?
So Sonia says that the cleaning out the chicken coop is sometimes a task and stinky.
So
Hey,
the cat litter box.
Neville snuck in here too.
Where's Neville?
He's above Traci and Sonia.
Neville, look, you guys,
Welcome,
I just
Neville.
stuck
Hey,
one
Traci.
pin. I just stuck one pin in Australia, and that's for everybody. Good morning,
Cool.
Elias. Good morning.
Hey, Elias. Hey, Vermont is Bruce, right?
Bruce been lurking.
My goodness. Everybody's hiding in the shadows.
But Robbie, you've been on my prayer. You've been in my head and in my prayers. Oh, Dwayne, good morning. Good morning. Okay,
Well,
Sonia said
oh
those.
my goodness, look who's here. The little redhead man.
Oh, who done
Your
this?
little red-haired brother. I can't talk today.
My little redheaded brother.
Yeah.
She said those chickens with the pretty feathers you were looking at
X
are
2028.
cord astronauts. They are very hardy and brilliant layers. Yeah, I love the the throw off from the green colors.
Yeah. Elias has a wonderful passage that he shared with us.
Yeah, I'm about to highlight and read because I always like to read those in case somebody doesn't see the chat.
Yeah.
Acts 20:28. Keep watch over yourselves and all the flock of which the Holy Spirit has made you overseers. Be shepherds of the church of God, which he bought with his own blood. Thank you.
Yes. Awesome.
And I have not even looked at my little thing for today. So this one is the 7th step to curing fear is to become deeply conscious of the presence of God with you. So, and who do we have?
Oh, nice to meet you, Drusilla.
Yes.
Welcome.
Hello.
And the peace of our Lord Jesus Christ, Emmanuel, Yeshua, the Messiah, be upon you as well. Thank you for the blessing.
Thank you. Thank you. You guys, Elias, you got your hands full. You're going to clean house and give 2 dogs a bath. I still got to figure out how to bathe that 50-pound puppy right there.
Yeah. My little 9-pound thing is very cooperative whenever she gets a bath. The only thing she doesn't like is when I have to put the towel over her head, and when I'm trying to dry her, she does not like the towel over her head. Now she gets up under the covers, and all that kind of thing, and she doesn't have a problem with that. But you get that towel over her head and start rubbing on, oh, she doesn't like that at all.
Well, I have yet to bathe her. The bath that she got was from my grandson's other grandmother. She has a place she does that. And
cool.
It might be more beneficial if I called her and just took Bailey to her, because she is open.
Well, good.
Because she has everything she needs to.
Right there. Yeah, and probably the washing station is where you can stand and do it and not have to bend over and all that. See, mine is so small. I just put one of those dish tubs, those plastic dish tubs. I just put one of those in the sink and fill that with water and wash her there in the kitchen sink, and then dump that out in the sink that's out in the garage, and then come back in and do it again. It's kind of rough, but we still make it.
When I would bathe Bailey, and she was about the size of the length and the height of Bailey, but she was more of a slender type of dog. It got to where it hurt my back so much, and she didn't like it, and it would just hurt my back leaning over the bathtub. And it got to where I was bathing her too much. I thought I was supposed to bathe her all, but the less I bathed her, the less she smelled, and the better, because her skin would get itchy.
Yeah.
Oh,
what did you use? What did you use to bathe her?
I'd get dog soap and then got the oatmeal kind, but she was the type that just did not need bathing
a bath that often.
Yes.
Yeah, that's how mine is.
So Elias
I saw something in this deal that might help you.
Oh, he wants to buy a washing
pad to kneel on. It's a kneeling pad, which also might help you with something else. But
who, me? No.
Yeah.
It would still.
Here we go. It's a heavy-duty foam kneeling pad. It's 18 inches by 11 inches. I don't know if you can. It's right there.
But still, you think about it, even if that's by your tub, you're still having to lean over.
Oh, yeah. But it helps your knees at least.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's at Harbor Freight. You know how I am. I'm the Harbor Freight queen.
I just got to where, if Elias, if I had some, oh, his beagle's name is Bailey. Bailey too.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I would do the towel below my knees. It was just that lower back. Tried to get the spray and lean over. It just got to where when before I take my shower,
Uh-huh.
I would sit on the side of the tub. I'd
Uh-huh.
put my feet in, sit on the
Uh-huh.
side of the tub, and I
Mm-hmm.
would wash her real good, dry her
Yeah.
off real good, and then put a clean towel for her to lay on, and I would take a shower after that.
Well, when you
So,
get your new bathroom set up, you'll be able to do it better in there.
yes.
And whenever
Yes.
you get your shower head, make it one of those that you can take off and use like a sprayer.
Yes.
Those are handy. It's even handy for cleaning the thing.
Well, she hated getting a bath. If I was in the bathroom, if I opened the door and said something, she would take off running.
Yeah.
And one time I had her in there and she hid behind the toilet and snapped at me.
Yeah.
I got that towel. I got a towel, had to put over her face
Uh-huh.
to pull her out from back there
Mm-hmm.
and looked her in her face.
Yeah.
And told her she better not ever snap on me again and put her
Yeah.
in the bathtub. But what I'd have to do was keep on her collar.
Uh-huh. Leash her up.
Yeah, take her in there, get her in the bathtub and put a towel down first because they said they don't like this feeling of instability.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So I put a towel down first. And then she still didn't like it, but it was easier for me too because she wouldn't be slip sliding.
Uh-huh.
Oh, thank you, Robbie. Look, I wasn't going to do this. I didn't send it out to the ladies that Kevin wasn't feeling good. And so I FaceTimed with Denise. And she was like, "Oh, your hair looks like mine." I said, "I know. I took Bailey out this morning looking like this. I don't care what they think." Because underneath there was all of this, and it's mashed down now. My hair was just like crazy. We have a doggy car wash too, Bruce, but I asked about that.
Huh.
I asked my vet about that, and they said those kind of things. Oh, there goes my vet. They said those kind of things you never know if a dog has what is it, a kennel, if they have kennel cough, or you don't know what a dog might have.
Right.
So
I'll make sure ours gets the there's a shot that she can get to help prevent that.
he said he might as well walk his dogs through a car wash. I know, then it gets you in them both. Yes. Oh, yes, Robbie.
Pray for a family friend. Drunk driving. Oh my goodness. Poor thing.
Yes, and you're right. You have to pray for both sides. I'll know. God knows.
Yes.
He knows what, without me trying to be so quiet to write it down.
Save Robbie. Okay. My goodness.
Robbie.
She turned herself in. My goodness. Hit and run.
A friend of mine in school in 1974. Me and her were good. We were best friends in elementary. And then my sister, that's 2 years older than me, she was in the same class as my best friend. And their mother was distraught because she had her father and a brother in the hospital. And it was so bad that she was so upset. she don't even remember why she took the side road instead of taking the left going into where the hospital was. She took a side road, and that's how we lost my little brother. He was 3. He was with my middle sister, and he just took off running because he was close to our nanny's house, so he just darted out in the road. And you know, and we were free, her children were in our classes, and so I can't imagine that woman ever got over that.
That's rough.
So oh
My.
so yes, I'll tell you what, while we're still on, does anybody else have any prayer requests? And Liz, if today you could do a blanket prayer. But I want to know anybody else, because Amber's still in pain from her surgery. She had foot surgery yesterday.
Yes.
Rambling Hick, he has real bad shoulder pain going all the way down to his hand.
Somehow I missed that one.
John, Dad's Vintage Garage, his heart doctor, cardiologist called him. So Sonia needs sleep.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
What was Dad's garage? Heart.
His cardiologist. Yeah. Oh, Sonia, I cannot imagine that. Yes. She said that her dad, he drove a train.
Oh, no.
And so he had post-traumatic stress from it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my goodness.
And so Robbie, not only does Robbie need just us to keep him in your prayers, because Robbie's kind of like Casey, they get in depression, and it's hard to come out of it. That's what I was feeling, Robbie, about you. So yeah, you guys keep Casey in your prayers too. I know I have up there always hashtag prayers for Tiffany, but there's Casey, and there's MawMaw. There's when there's a loved one, and my brother-in-law is in the same situation as Tiffany. So MawMaw has a son and a granddaughter that's in dire need of prayer. And it just causes a whole family to be in distress. And so, yeah, Robbie, you've been on my mind. You sure have. And I had a close friend ask me about my daughter yesterday. And we sit there, I was picking up food to have a Mexican restaurant, and her son went all the way through school with my daughter, and we're just real close to him. And I told her, and she said, oh no. I said, yeah. I said, so she needs prayer. And she said, I would not have thought that ever. I said, me either. So we never know. So if LizzAnn, if you
yes, ma'am,
do a blanket prayer, and I'll over Kevin too, so when he lays down, that will
yes
pass.
I'm running out of room.
That's good, you guys. This morning when LizzAnn told me, we've kind of gotten away from stopping and saying, does anybody need prayers? The worst thing in the world for me to do is when we finish this, is to look down and have a blank place on my prayer calendar. If it's blank, I feel shame on you, because I know good and well somebody out there needed somebody to say, hey, do you need prayer? So, Liz, if you'll do our prayer for today.
Okay. Dear Heavenly Father, we humbly come before your throne with many, many needs among our community here associated with this, with our live stream, Lord. We pray that you take care of each one in their needs. You know who they are. You know what they need, Lord. We we know that you are all powerful and all loving, and that you can take care of these things according to their needs and your timing. Lord, among those we pray for Casey and save Robbie and his friend whose family is dealing with this drunk driving incident, with the father being arrested as well, and the people who lost the family member in the accident. And we pray for John with Dad's garage, with his heart situation, and with Amber for her foot, and Rambling Hick with his pinched nerve, and Sleep for Sonia, and Joy Lang's husband whose stitches are being removed. We're so happy that that's happening. We pray a quick healing for him. And we pray, dear Lord, on the live broadcast, the streaming broadcasts that are coming along today with Diana Brianna starting the new StreamYard. I know she started that yesterday, but again, let's bless her broadcast, and also Myra with hers as well. Lord, we ask that you be in our lives and remind us that how much you love us. Hold us close. And we ask all this in the precious name of Jesus. Amen.
Amen. Thank you. Thank you. Bailey thought I was upset. She come over here, I think, and was nudging at me.
Yeah, they can sense whenever we're through our body language and our hormones, our scents that we put out.
And
now, as you can see, that was a full page. I'm going to turn the page now because I don't have any place else to write on that. I was even writing down the edge.
Sometimes, and I told this morning, we kind of do a get together, get our thoughts together this morning, and we'll usually sit for about an hour. Thank you, Robbie. Thank you.
Oh, how nice.
Thank you. You guys, I always get so tickled at some of these. They're pear-shaped, and I'm like, oh, got my size. Perfect. But thank you. I will share a praise or a blessing, and Kevin told me, he said, I just feel, he said, that just makes almost like chill bumps yesterday. I told him, I said, baby, since we started paying for StreamYard, I said, do you know we have yet to have to pay any out? And he said, well, I told you not to worry about it. So when you guys give, it goes for that. Mm-hmm. And I told him, I said, that's how much of a blessing that God said you do it, and he will take care of it. So it's a blessing. It is a blessing.
It's a blessing to all of us, Sally.
Sally's thinking of you.
I guess she is. I'm going to have to check on them later. Yeah, it's a blessing to all of us, Darlene.
Well, and it's hard.
Everybody in the chat is a blessing to us, too. It's just God puts us all together for a reason, and I'm thankful that he has.
I am, too. And so it's hard for me when you guys say I'm a blessing or the channel's a blessing, because I feel like it is selfish. I feel like because you guys have blessed me so much.
It is mutual.
And I told Elias when I went on his channel the other day, I told him never give up, keep doing what he's doing, and that he's a blessing.
Mm-hmm.
And that anytime, and it takes something to, and somebody also said, I thank you for the Crawleys opening up their live, their house. He said,
Mm-hmm.
you opened up your whole house, your whole family did.
That's true.
And courageous. And I told him, I said, if it had not been for this, I might have went into the hospital in October.
Mm-hmm.
Because of so much stress of family stuff.
Right.
But not only I knew it would have been upset my husband, but I thought of you guys. You know, God put you guys here to keep me going, because I was thinking, well, Casey will have to get up in the morning and tell Traci and the Christian Womanhood I can't come on because I'm in the psych ward at the hospital.
Mm.
And that would worry everybody. And so I know you guys probably think, wait a minute, so YouTube was a priority because God put that. God gave you guys to me. And I was do the 300 giveaway.
Mm-hmm.
And when I stepped on the back porch, I had told Kevin, I see 500. And this was in my birthday, October 10th. I said, I see 300 or 500.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, well, I'm not surprised. And then I went in and I said, well, I messaged Traci. I said, I see the number 500. Are you ready for that? She said, yep, I'm along for the ride. And you guys, so God, he orchestrated everything.
Yes, he did.
You're right, Dwayne.
Yeah.
And if I talked to Kevin about it, and he was so shocked at what I was feeling inside.
Mm-hmm.
And I told the rheumatologist, I said, let me see if it's something that I felt like I could not control, Dwayne, I would have went ahead. But when I stepped on that back porch and I had a peace, I had such a peace come over me on my back deck before Kevin opened the door, that peace only comes from the Lord. Peace only comes from the Lord. The devil does not give you peace.
No, no.
And I did not know what was to come. And God opened up. I remember one of the giveaways I was so upset and nervous about that Dwayne and Derek came on. They kind of helped me with that.
Yeah.
Because I was like, how do I do just a video with just me? And so they came on to help me.
Cool deal.
And from there, it just, November was it that I hit my 1,000, I think?
I think so. Yeah.
And it was like, what?
Bam. Overnight, so to speak, you know, but
Yeah.
God was in it. God was definitely in it.
And I would tell people, they said, how did you do this? How did you? I'm like, and then my laptop messed up.
Mm-hmm.
So I was going to bed with the cell phone that does not, you know how it is on cell phone, Liz. You can't.
Yeah.
So, you know what? He was like, okay, now I'm going to take your laptop away from you. So that way, all the glory goes to him, all of it. And I would tell people, only God could have done that.
Exactly.
Because there is no way from October to November, 700 subs, that I could have done that and sleep.
Yeah, that's true.
So, yes, Denise, joy is. Thank you, Sonia. You know, we met people like, say, Robbie. Casey was on, knew him. And then, Robbie brought people to the table, and Super Dave was Super Dave. The more he started talking about, God, good morning. My son-in-law, Shane, popped in on Facebook. I wasn't looking.
Hey,
Good morning,
Shane, how you doing?
Shane. I love
Hey.
you.
How you doing, hon?
And love.
Good to see you.
But yes, and Dave, the more he talked about God and what God meant to him, the more he grew. It blew up, and he didn't care what nobody said.
Right.
And then Think Dragon welcomed me in, and it was just so many people that I was just awestruck. The first time I ever got 50 people, when I'd end it and I saw 50 people come on, I'm like, oh my gosh, what are they doing? So Robbie, pray for Casey too. And I'd be like, what are they doing? Why are they coming to listen to me? And Derek would say, hush. He'd say, stop doing that.
Yeah.
Stop doing that.
Yeah. Don't doubt God's power.
And
He uses each of us, whether we realize it or not, sometimes,
And Think Dragon also needs prayers because he, I don't know. I haven't went back to check to see if he's over the virus.
Right.
He had it, and he says the worst thing he's ever had. But it's just amazing. And like I said, I feel like I'm just honored, you guys. I'm honored for each and every one of you guys. And if I ever do or say something that is not pleasing to the Lord, or if I hurt you in any way, you guys, I'm going to say it again. Tell me about myself.
Well, I'm going to tell you, you stepped on my foot the other day.
Oh, when you did. Oh, I thought, wait, when I said, wait a minute.
No.
You wasn't on.
I meant literally stepping on your foot, not, which is impossible to do because you're in Alabama and I'm here.
Well, I did say, excuse me, how dare you sleep through the morning?
Yeah, I did that the other day. I'm so sorry.
And I think it helped this morning with Denise. With Denise sending out, she always good morning angel to me. And then me and her FaceTime and even come in the kitchen. And I said, I'm just FaceTiming, can't nobody see you. And I told him, I said, I'm not going to go live. I'm going to just, in case you need me. He said, no. He said, you need to go on live. So I'm like, okay. Open the prayer closet that still has no room for me.
Yeah.
You open the prayer closet. What hat? Back to the beginning. To the beginning.
I like that hat.
And threw on the feathers, knowing I'm going to be scratching the whole time. Threw on what Casey calls the Stevie Nicks. And yeah. So I'm like, let me do this.
Cool deal. We're glad you did.
And yeah, and it's because you guys touch our hearts here.
Denise, I have done that too. I have been in the chat or watching a show that I'm normally in the chat in, or have been in the chat in, and I'm just sitting there talking to everybody like they can hear me. It's like, golly, what am I doing?
Robbie's in here. So I'm going to say it. You guys, Robbie came in the first time when Casey was like blown away And Robbie came in one morning on Porch Church. And we had a Robbie raid. And it was like, I was like, okay, what's a Robbie raid? I was thinking, okay, what? In case I had explained, because you guys, I was new to all this.
Yeah.
Well, then Casey come running in the bedroom that night. Mom, Robbie wants us to come on. Robbie wants us to come on, Mom. Us. And I'm laying in bed and I'm like, what's that mean? What's that? Casey, I'm in my PJs. What's that mean? And he said that he wanted us like come on the panel live with him.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. And I was like, what? And so then the next thing I know, when I got that opportunity with Super Dave, I'm like, oh yeah, I'll just jump in there. And there I was in my bed, and I'm got the laptop and actually it was on my birthday, October 10th, that night.
Cool.
And I went on in there and Super Dave got tickled. He said, yes, Norgus R, you are right. You are in bed.
That's funny.
But yeah, little by little, I jumped in there the other day on Robbie's one day, and we got to talking. But the first time I watched one of Robbie's videos, he's talking about my Joyce Myers. I'm like, oh yeah, I love some Joyce too.
Mm-hmm.
Talking and saying, Robbie, you see me looking at you. He was talking about the devil, what you can do, devil. And I'm like, ooh, I'm in here now with laptop in my room in here.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, oh, Robbie, talking to at the computer. Oh, Robbie, no, you didn't. And then I'd get to laughing. And then I'll say, oh, Robbie, you just tickle me. There, oh, you just go on, boy. You just tickle me. Mom, I'll say, who are you talking to? She's in her bedroom right here. I said, say Robbie? Well, I don't hear him. I said, I'm talking. I'm watching them live, MawMaw. Or no, it was a replay. I said, I'm watching a replay, MawMaw.
And you're talking to him.
Yeah. She said, but how are you talking to him? I said, I'm talking to the computer, MawMaw. So yes, I just fell in love with Robbie. I did. And Casey come in one time, I was talking about, he said, excuse me. You're supposed to love me more. I love you, Bubba. I love you. Oh, I ain't supposed to say the B word. I said, I love you, son, more than I love Robbie. Okay. But you pick up a kinship with people. You do. You pick up a kinship.
Yeah, Sonia, I understand. It might be because you're of your time zone difference. Mm-hmm. All of us are kind of in another world. Maybe at the time you're getting on, maybe it's nighttime.
Sonia,
we're
Denise and LizzAnn and MawMaw. If you send them a message through YouTube, through Facebook, and let them know when you're going to go live, them women will probably still be up. But
yeah, most of the time, yeah.
I'm asleep. I won't lie. I am asleep. Sandy stays up, but sometimes Sandy can't sleep. Sandy would come on. There's a lot of people that are a different time zone. But yes, you guys have all blessed me, and I love all of you. And that's why I said, if I ever forget the pathway that I'm supposed to be on, I want somebody to remind me, because sometimes I question myself too much, like I did last week. Last week I felt a void. It was almost like we were all making ourselves come on. We were just all, I think, spiritually drained or something.
This whole season of this mess that we're all dealing with is affecting all of us. And I think that is part of it, because it's like okay, after 15 days, we're going to, you can go back. We can go back to normal. After 30 more days, we can go back to normal. Well, no. Now we got to wait for a vaccine. Now we got to wait for this. Now we got to wait for that. And it was like the never ending put off, it's very frustrating. And so anyway.
With Sonia, then 8:30 my time would be, excuse me, is that 8:30 a.m. on our time, or
10:30 p.m.
would be 8:30 a.m. our time?
Okay.
Wouldn't it?
Well,
is that right?
Yeah, that would be right. Because that's what happens here. You see, because we come on at 8:30 your time, Darlene, and she's always talking about, I can't wait till 10:30 when y'all come on.
So that would be 8:30 a.m. on a Sunday morning a.m. or would it?
Yeah, that's right.
Yes. So yes, Sonia, when you do that, send out and let us know, because we don't always get, I have never seen notifications that you're going live.
Yeah, me either.
So many of you guys, and to me,
yeah,
it can kind of hurt when you're putting stuff out and you feel like nobody's coming.
Right.
So yes, I have the bell rung.
Okay. We'll try to do that, Miss Sonia. I will try my bestest.
Because when it's not touching back base, if you don't go back and watch somebody else's. And a lot of times Sandy goes on and I'm so pooped, but I'm like, no, I'm not going to get up and go to bed. I've got to give back to some other channels like I used to.
Yeah, me too.
Because
me too.
That has really bothered me not doing that. Yes, the whole Monique, everything has changed. It's just and last week I even, I did ask LizzAnn and them when we come on before we start here. I question, am I still doing what God wanted me to do? Have I gotten away from what he wants me to do? I even told my husband, I said, I just feel funny. I feel like I'm not doing what God wanted me to do. And my husband said, yes, you are. So,
yes.
Any of you, a lot of you, if you don't have Facebook, you guys have my email. My email's on my about page. And I go through my spam email very carefully. And I look, to see if anybody has sent me any emails. Now, if you guys have a different name, like, I do, Norgus was my chosen name as a child. Well, it's mine now. That's who I am. So, but still, my email's the same. Oh, thank you. Yeah, the game has changed.
Yeah.
And Sonia, I'll message you to tell you how it's easy to get in touch with all of us at one time. So thank you, Monique. And you're right. The game has changed, but thank you. I haven't.
Yes, you could, darling, you can give Sonia my information.
Okay. Friday before last, I came on, but I was under such heaviness that it was a struggle to come on. But there was something that made me, I just had to. And then the next week I felt physically and emotionally tired. And all of us did.
Yeah.
We were yawning one morning. It was one of us. Sandy.
Yeah.
There
I think that was
all five of
the
us.
morning I didn't get any sleep at all.
Yes, there was 5 of us, and we were just
Oh man.
we were like this. Okay, we gotta get started. Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
And we didn't come out like LizzAnn does. Do your hey,
Hey
yes.
everybody.
No, we all come on and I think even Traci kind of sung good morning.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a different kind of day.
Yes. But and yes, it's like Monique said, even they were all tired. Yes,
Yeah.
everybody was tired.
Yeah. It was like there was this thing holding us down or something.
A great fog
Mm-hmm.
blanketed the world, and we had to
Mm-hmm.
fight our way out of it.
Exactly.
So now I have a 1 o'clock appointment, and everybody at 1 o'clock. Um, Diana
Diana.
Brianne.
Yeah.
Let me get that down because I call her something different. There's Darlene B. Darlene B. I got to tell you about
Hey.
the chickens.
Woohoo.
So I think she might have put her link. I don't think she has set it up yet. Let me see. No, it's got 2 ends. Darlene, I got to ask you about the chickens. Quit laughing at me. I hear you snickering.
I can't help it. I'm sorry.
There we go. Let me see if she's gotten it up yet.
Good morning, Darlene B. Well, what's this? Oh. Oh my.
Uh-oh.
That's my cousin. I'm sorry. Let me just check this out.
Uh-oh. Sonia, I about put. Wait, why is YouTube doing that? I am on Diana's, but of all things is showing. Okay, here we go. This will get you to her page if you guys want to support her today in her live stream. There we go. That is Diane Brianne. Darling B, I will tell you, let me get back off this. Tell you the chickens that Kevin we looked at yesterday. All right, let me see. Cornish rocks is what those were called. Cornish rocks. My hand's shaky. Then silver laced. I put that up there. Wait, let me make it bigger. Those silver laced.
Cool.
Whatever. Yeah, those. And let me find the last one. All right, phone. Stop it. Stop it. Let me let Denise pop back in here while I'm trying to get that other. Okay. Then,
I'm back.
Hello, Denise. Welcome back.
okay,
Let's
Darlene.
hope I can stay in.
It
Well, you know how
is.
that goes.
It
Yes, I do.
is.
That's why I said that.
Okay. It's golden sex link pullets. So we're
Golden
gonna make a
sex link
chicken
pull.
pen. What do you think about those? Those are the only 3 that we've got in our area, and they're like $3 and something a chick.
I know that's ridiculous.
Yeah. 3 and let me see. The others were. Let me see. Those were 3 something. Let me.
Mm-hmm.
All right. $3.99 for the the Wyandottes, $2.59 a piece for the Cornish rocks. So yeah, the $3.99 for the golden sex link chicks. Okay. Yes, we just want them for eggs. I don't want to kill them.
You sound like me. I'm not eating no chicken out my pen.
Oh,
I
yeah,
love them too
darling.
much. They
And
talk
then
to me.
Then my favorite one. I think this one would be good. Let me see. Yeah, Darlene. I think this one would be good too, Darlene.
I didn't see you poking your head through that earlier.
Oh, you didn't?
No, I didn't notice you. I didn't realize how big that thing was.
That's what I'm saying. See, if I would have
That's too funny.
If I would have
No,
stood
isn't it?
up, you wouldn't have seen me. You wouldn't have seen me back here if I would have stood up straight.
Yeah, that's true.
Because it
That
is
is
so
too
big.
funny.
It is so big. I told Keaton, I said, don't you need this for Father's Day coming up? I might still buy it for him for Father's Day, you guys.
That is too funny. How are you going to get it home?
It's a big chicken. Yeah, if
Okay.
somebody rode up on that thing and there was a big old light coming out of his eyes, I'd probably pee myself.
It would be cheap to feed.
Okay, Darlene said they are worth the money.
So how are you gonna get that thing home if you buy it, girlfriend?
I think they deliver.
Well, I hope so, because that one would definitely have to be delivered.
Good morning,
That's not gonna fit in
Willow.
the back of that Jeep.
Yeah, I wanted to see you walk that thing out.
Yeah.
Good morning,
Willow.
Willow.
Good morning, Willow.
Hey, Willow.
11. We used to say 11:11. Make a wish.
I just love you, sweetheart.
That's funny.
I'm gonna stand up and show you guys my
for.
shirt. And I told them
cool.
I had it for a long time and didn't realize that it glows in the dark. I got it. We went to see Phantom of the Opera when I was with my sister in New
how
York
sweet.
on Broadway.
Cool.
Well, I had the shirt on. I done had it for about a year. And I went in the bathroom without the light on. When I turned towards the mirror, it shocked me because there it was.
The fan was staring back at you.
Yeah, it's just a black, orange day glow mask looking back at me. And then I was like, oh, that's neat. And I was like, Casey, come here, come to the bathroom. Shut the door. Mom, shut the door. And then I showed them. So everybody that day, come here in the bathroom. Shut the door.
That sounds like you. Mine says, every knee shall bow, and on the back, every tongue confess that Jesus Christ is Lord. From Philippians 2, verses 10 through 11.
I love that verse.
That's on the Bible app.
Let me stand up.
It's on her shirt.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I like that.
Yeah, on the back, it's got wording too, but I don't know that you can see it.
Oh, yeah, you can. Wait, every tongue, hold on. Every tongue confess that Jesus Christ is Lord.
Yes.
So, yeah.
All right. So, Willow just got off of her teledoc where they call it in.
Oh, how'd that go?
I did mine yesterday, and I did it for Kevin. I let him know how he was feeling, and yes, Ooh. Uh-oh. All right.
In case you're wondering, I'm all discombobulated again.
Okay. Joy to the world, all the boys and girls. Joy to the fishes in the deep blue sea. Joy to you and me. My joy. I just said wishes.
Joy to the wishes.
Well,
you had that 11:11 on your. You had 11:11 on your mind.
I don't know what in the hey Raven. I don't know what caused Bailey to come running in here like she did. It's like what? Oh, Mama's doing something.
She's singing. I got it.
You guys, that's better than crying.
Oh, heck yeah.
Shoot, I reckon.
Oh, gotta go dig some worms. Yes,
Dig
you
Oh,
some
can make it.
worms.
Look, Joy, make that announcement. You ain't got
what?
to ask.
Who's
You
digging some worms?
throw that
Oh,
announcement out
God's
there.
blessings on your day, you, your family, and your world, Darlene B.
Keep
Amen.
Blessed
Norgus
weekend. Have a blessed
Norgus
weekend.
safe.
Yeah, of course.
Have a good weekend.
Yeah.
Joy, you can't
Hey,
say something
Raven.
like that and then what make me wait.
When did Raven sneak in here?
Raven
Just
snuck in here at the same time as Darlene B
Oh,
and
okay.
Joy.
and
Cool deal.
Joy.
Cool deal.
For those of you that just jumped in here, I will tell you that I appreciate you guys and you have been a blessing to me and our family. Even though you guys have spoiled MawMaw, some of you, a little bit too much.
Now,
But
come on. She's special to all of us.
Yes, she is.
she's special, all right, sometimes.
Oh, we know you love her.
Joey, give the announcement.
Oh, you ready to close out for the day?
Probably in about 20
Okay, I thought you said give the announcement. I was like, what?
No, Joy said, can I make an announcement?
Oh, okay. I missed that. I'm sorry.
And I told her yes. Yes,
Oh
you
my
don't have to
goodness.
ask. And now she's making me wait.
And now she just ain't saying nothing.
I was like, you took me by surprise. What do you mean it's my turn already?
Joy, hey Gianna.
Hey, Gianna.
Joy's doing like the ketchup commercial.
Hey, Gianna.
You're making me wait. Which was it Heinz?
I don't know.
The ketchup.
I don't know.
Yeah, it came out slow.
Oh yeah. Heinz is the slow ketchup. Yeah.
Hello.
Good to see you, Gianna. Gianna, I meant to tell you yesterday, Darlene was sharing off the barrette that you made for MawMaw. I just love it. It's beautiful. Just beautiful. I love the colors and everything. Awesome handiwork and workmanship. You clearly you are a professional at what you do. Clearly, you're very talented.
Wait till you see some of the stuff she did.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you guys, let me see if Casey's up. Oh, goodness.
I was watching her early this morning.
Oh, yeah.
I happened to, because I missed it. The notification. I must have came when I was in there making coffee or something. And I didn't catch it. Then I just happened to look and I'm like, oh, I caught her right at the end.
Oh, good. Oh, John with Dad's Vintage Garage. He says he just got a Zoom with his mom. His first voice contact with her in 2 months. Well, that is awesome, John.
Wow.
We are happy for you. That's a wonderful praise report.
Amen. That is wonderful.
So good to hear our loved ones' voices whenever we can't go see them. Man.
Oh,
and to see them with the Zoom, that helped a lot.
Yeah, because I did, I haven't been able to see my grandkids, so, and Josh and them can't come yet. So he's tried, him and Amanda both have FaceTimed me a couple of times.
That helps a lot.
It does. I can see them and they get all excited. They'll say, "Who's that?" And Lee looks, he says, "Granny, I love you."
Yeah.
Granny, I come to your house soon.
That's awesome.
I'm like, that's my bud.
Yeah.
And he wants to see his picture of the two sisters. There's a picture hanging on my wall.
Yeah, that's right.
Girls.
That's right. You showed it to us. That's cool.
You want to see the two sisters.
Oh, good for you, Sonia. I'm glad you're going to get to see your grandkids. That's fantastic.
Oh, fantastic.
You missed it. John got to speak with his mom on Zoom for the first time in a couple of months.
Yay!
Praise report.
It was.
Yes, it's okay.
Joy, do you want to come? Do you want me to send you a link? Let me see. Girl, not share screen. My husband wants something to eat. I had to tell Casey, go. I mean, you tell me, come on. All right.
Cool.
All right, Joy. You want to come on and give your announcement? That
What
will
did
be.
you do, Sonia? Oh, I'm so happy for you, Sonia. That's so good.
Okay, Gianna.
Oh, Gianna's having an auction? Cool.
Her
When?
sister does better work than she does. She'll be on her channel next week for their first auction together.
Oh yeah, her sister's
Who?
going to be on that.
Gianna.
Oh,
Her
cool
and her
deal.
sister.
Fantastic.
Yes. Oh
That'll be
yeah,
interesting.
she's
Number one.
Yes.
I knew Casey was up.
Okay.
Number two. All right, it'll be Thursday. Let me write down.
What's Thursday?
Gianna.
Thursday. Okay, what time?
about that time.
All right.
Thank you, Denise. That was helpful.
He was going to have me go get lunch.
I couldn't help myself.
Look, Liz, I was going to go through driveway like drive-through like this.
That would be clever. That would be cool.
You go right ahead.
I would.
I know you would.
Thursday. What time, Gianna?
I don't doubt you for 1 second.
Oh, wow.
500th episode is on June 11th.
Oh,
cool deal.
How awesome.
June 11th. All right. That is awesome.
Wow.
June 11th.
Be the Difference Clothing.
June 11th. Yay.
Good deal. Writing that down.
Yeah, yeah, girl. You'll have to give me you better
11
do a little
p.m.
egg timer.
Okay. 11 p.m.
That is wonderful.
All right.
Okay, Gianna. I will try to be there, hon. That is awesome. Cool deal. Cool deal.
All right.
That's fantastic, Joy.
Give me
that
Bill.
means it will be.
I will try to be there, Joy.
Yes.
Awesome milestone.
I want ice.
You are not kidding.
Yeah. Cool.
All right. What
I'm
time
excited.
did she? Oh, 6 p.m. Eastern.
Hers is at 6 p.m. Okay.
I think she's on it. Yeah, she's on Eastern.
All right.
Joy.
And Gianna's is 11 p.m. on Thursday.
And yeah.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, 2 minutes.
Oh, Joy's at work, so she can't come on.
Yay.
Fantastic. Both of you girls. Have to try to be there.
All right, and Gianna's is at what time?
Gianna's is at 11 p.m. on Thursday, this coming Thursday, next week Thursday. Yeah.
But 11 her time. Is it 2 o'clock my time?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yes. Good point.
11,
it's going to be
12,
midnight my time.
1.
Neville. I am so glad we're
us.
getting praise reports, you guys.
It's hers is
Neville
mountain
has
time.
been 112 days smoke free.
Congratulations, Neville. Awesome. Congratulations.
Lord.
Yes, praise God.
Oh
yeah, praise the Lord.
You. That is a big
That's a great praise report.
Yeah. That would be a praise report I need to do.
Writing that down, Neville.
So 11,
112 days. That's fantastic.
6 p.m.
That is
praise God for that.
Wait a minute.
We did, earlier we did our prayer, took prayer requests and did prayer, and now, it's so wonderful that we're getting the this side of the praise. So that's wonderful.
Fantastic.
And for those of you, Be the Different Clothing, she's always upbeat. She always
Yes.
is positive.
Yes.
Gives out positivity. And she started doing YouTube and to get away from TV.
Yeah.
So to say she is at her 500th episode is wonderful.
Yes, sir.
We certainly appreciate you, Joy.
Yes, we do, Joy. And you know, Joy, it was
Oh
amazing,
my goodness.
that you come on here and then one day Traci said, Joy was shouting you out last night and I said, really? She said, yeah, on her show. So I went over there and oh my gosh, the energy and the love and all of the stuff she threw out there, it was like, it was just wonderful. Oh wow. See, Neville quit after 54 years of smoking.
Wow. That
Yeah,
is
Neville.
awesome
That
and
is
such a
awesome.
challenge. Woo.
But I'll never forget, you guys, a Saturday I hung out with her all day. Keevan, I forget what he was doing, so I had a all day of a Saturday, and I sat there and was excited. She'd bring people over there and talk to me, and it was so much fun. I think twice that I did that.
Oh yeah, Gianna. That's a good point.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Hi,
hello,
Rhonda.
Rhonda.
Hi. No
No
Hey,
cancer.
cancer.
Rhonda.
All right.
Whoop,
Oh,
whoop.
Good news. So they can
okay. Good deal.
all
Another
right,
praise report.
so if your bladder is full of the little tumors, so if you say that's good news, they can be able to do something about those. They could probably break those up. But yay, Rhonda. I'm telling you, you guys, we're getting all these praises and
Oh, awesome.
I mean, you have to be able to share both sides,
Oh yeah.
the praise and the prayer request. And I
Oh,
love the way
yeah.
the Lord did it. It's the way he after we did the prayer and just pouring out the blessing.
Yes. Yes, it's awesome.
My sister-in-law had real long hair and she'd always have to cut it off, but her hair is
Neville just said cheers, everyone. So I guess that means he's leaving. God bless you, your family, and your world, Neville. Have a
proud of
blessed
you.
weekend.
Love you, Neville.
Yes, we love
Have
you.
a great weekend.
We love you.
Yes, Neville. We love you.
Yes, we do.
Well, Rhonda, I'm so happy for your news. That's fantastic.
Yes.
So glad it's no cancer.
Yep. When I had my hysterectomy,
Oh, little.
mine were non-cancerous, but I'm glad they took everything.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
that way you're not scared about it anymore.
Yes. Yeah, when I woke up pain-free, because
Yeah.
they were able to do
Blessing.
it laparoscopic and all this kind of
Oh,
stuff.
that's good. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they didn't even have to cut me.
That's good.
And when I woke up pain-free and I heard somebody next to me moaning and real loud. They were in real bad pain. And they woke me up from the anesthesia. And I was like, she said, Miss Crawley, how are you? How are you feeling? Between 1 to 10. I said, 0. And I still had my eyes closed.
0.
I don't know why.
Yeah.
I said, 0. Did he do the surgery? And she said, yes, you're in recovery. Is there anything you need? Are you okay? I said, coffee. A lot of coffee. So, because my cousin
Coffee. I need
yeah,
coffee.
you can't eat before surgery. And
Right. That's right. You can't.
Keevan and my cousin, they went through and got them some fast food, and I'm smelling coffee, and and
Yeah.
food. So yes, as soon as I got back to the when they put me in the room, and well, they come in the recovery room, I said I need
Oh,
coffee. All
up
right.
goes the
The
weasel.
urologist didn't have any right scaring me, telling me it was cancer, and had to have kidney removed till he did the surgery. Yeah. Well, I know. Sometimes they tell you worst case scenarios. So if it is that,
Yeah, it braces you.
yeah, you
So the
don't.
good news is even better.
Yes. Yes. So yeah, when I was in recovery, I told Kevin I need a hot mocha from McDonald's, extra shot of espresso. What would I say? Non-fat. Me. All right. I said this is what I want. Non-fat, large, hot mocha with the extra shot of espresso. I said, you got to order it just like that.
That's funny.
Oh, I know I didn't have a problem with coffee except if it was old coffee. If I smelled coffee been sitting on a burner for a while, it'd make me sick. But
Just smelling it.
when I tell you guys, when my cousin came back, when I got put in the room and they came back, I had 3 large mochas because they wasn't sure if they ordered them right. One of them had a double shot of espresso. And also the doctor said I'd wake up full blown hot flashes, but no, I woke up freezing.
Mm.
But whatever they gave me for pain, it works separate. It works opposite. It caused me to be wired. I mean, so wired. Plus the coffee. Oh, now see that. Now that's kind of yeah. It's between the blood clot and cancer. It seems like they should have known
Yeah.
that's a big difference. That was a big difference.
Well, it depends on what kind of test. Some things look alike on some tests they do. It's hard to know.
But when I tell you, when I got to drinking those coffees, oh, Chris said, he's not on now, but he said, and thanks for wishing my mom early happy birthday.
Oh,
He is
he's so sweet.
sweet, you guys, so sweet.
Cool
Yes,
deal.
Gianna. Yes. You guys, we know, we can tell by looking at Sandy.
A CAT scan with the dye. Yeah.
We know with Sandy
Okay.
that things aren't right because we just know. Anybody that has been around Sandy for a year
Yeah.
that she's been on, we know.
Definitely.
We know.
I've been wondering about her.
Um,
Okay. So we put Sandy on this list
Yeah.
too.
I did. And she doesn't like cooties. I give her cooties. Sandy's a quite take care of herself type of woman, so
Yes. She's independent.
so she doesn't like much
Doesn't like mush.
attention or stuff like that.
No mushy stuff.
But you got, I'm gonna tell you, when Kevin and them brought me those coffees, they didn't stay long after I started drinking those coffees.
I wonder why.
Because between that and the Toradol, I think, whatever pain medicine they gave me, wires me up.
Oh.
So they left. And I'm like, okay, probably looking around.
Just leave me to myself to talk to myself.
A friend of mine come by to see me. She lives in LaGrange, and she come by to see me. And, And then I called my daughter. It was about 10:30 at night. Yes, she does, Monique. Sandy does. Oh,
Exactly.
there you go, Chris.
I'm sorry, Denise. I wish you could get back in, hon.
But yeah, I called my daughter about 10:30 at night.
God bless you too. God bless you, your family, and your world, and your mom on her birthday tomorrow.
Yes, the oxygen and telling her to rest. Yes. We all jump on her quick about that.
Yeah, that's probably true.
But I called my daughter about 10 o'clock that
Oh,
night.
thank you, Gianna.
And after about 30 minutes, she said, Mom, what are they giving you? She said, what are they giving you? What are you still doing up and wide open? I said, I don't know. But yeah, I feel good. And she's like, Mom,
Oh my goodness.
uh-oh. I don't like, oh my goodness.
Well, I was reading what Sonia had happened when she was 25, up above this quote that she's 43 now.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay, Sonia, you're throwing glitter cooties at Sandy.
I know, right?
Yeah, I understand, honey. Fairy dust, fairy dust, fairy dust.
Yeah. Ooh, cooties.
It's good that they got it all, though. That's right, Rhonda. You're right.
And I used the same doctor.
Back.
I used the same doctor that another girl I work with, another woman. They sliced through her urethra.
Oh no.
Oh no.
And she was out so long that she lost her job. But that was the same doctor, and he was good with everybody else. So, but he did not have to cut, which I was glad. But I mean, she went in for a simple procedure and that happened. But mine did a great job. But after I got off the she still had 3 kids.
Yeah, we praise God for that, Sonia.
But when I got off the phone with my daughter, I called the nurse in. I said, "Look, I'm wide open. I'm should be tired. I usually take this, and this at night." She said, "Oh, okay." So they gave me my nighttime medicines. Sonia says she feels like a baby up in the chat room.
You are the baby.
You might be.
You are the baby.
I don't know how some of the other people are, but you might be. I don't know.
Well, and then I think you're 43, and I'm like, wait, that shows you a grandmom. But then I was a grandmom at 40.
She doesn't appear to be 43. She looks younger than that.
She don't even look like she. No.
But yeah, my first grandbaby, I was 40 when he was born.
I look 80. I look like Mama's age.
Denise.
I don't think so, dear.
I don't mind.
I don't think so.
Look at this poor old. Hey, listen. God gave me this body, and I'm proud and thank Jesus He gave it.
All due to tumors. Oh, you poor thing, honey.
I'm Pat Layshaw.
Oh, that's awful.
Rough.
Look, you're like us. We've been glued, stapled, banded,
stitched.
I still have lap band.
Stitched.
Poked, prodded, and had
I still got my staples inside.
And most of us have had living beings come out of our bodies.
Oh yeah, 3 of them.
Yeah, we praise God for that.
Yes, I do.
Yes,
I always wanted to be a mama.
Oh, it's turned. It's turned. You can walk by.
Is that MawMaw?
No, it's Kevin. He had to come in, and he said it feels like a refrigerator in here compared to outside. So I guess it's that.
So how is he doing? Is he feeling better?
Until he lays down. When he lays down, it's going to be like.
Oh my goodness! So he can stand up. He just can't lay down.
You know how it is when you have head cold in it.
Yeah. Yeah.
You guys,
you better sit up in the chair and take a nap.
I am 55 and will soon be a great grandmother.
Congratulations.
I'm like, what?
Yeah.
I can't imagine Brandy, our oldest daughter, being a grandma because she's all right, 30,
Very true.
34. She just turned 37. Yeah, just turned 37.
Yeah.
That's about right.
I was 40 when I became a grandma.
30s. Yeah.
Wow, 23 and 11.
Let's
Oh my
see.
goodness.
23 to 11.
Oh boy.
Okay, you guys see? Here's Australia.
Yeah.
There's the Philippines.
My
That's
oldest son is
that one is
45, 41.
Just Lynn or something?
no.
Just Lee?
Lee is in the Philippines here.
Mm-hmm.
This is Pat. Style with Pat.
Say what?
Style with Pat.
Style with Pat. Oh yes. Yes.
She is in.
I remember that name.
Where is she at?
Yeah.
Cool.
Let me look. Singapore.
Yes, Singapore.
Yes, she's in Singapore. My crazy self thought Singapore was
That's
in.
it.
I thought Singapore was in Japan. You guys, I just
Sometimes we just don't stop and think about things either. So
see, Gianna knew. Thank you, Gianna. Oh, Monique, it was so tiny. I have 2 push pins
These
just touching.
one person in here got sense and remembers.
yeah, the other ones would be.
All right, I need a pointer. All right. Okay.
You do look young, Sonia. I thought you were like 32 or something like that, to be honest.
Pointer.
Yes, she does.
Look, the UK.
Mm-hmm.
There's Sweden and Norway here.
Yeah,
right.
She's in her 20s.
And Germany, Berlin, and I guess
Holland.
the Netherlands.
Yeah.
So I got 2 stuck right there.
Yep. Yeah, because you got 2 people in it. Yep.
I got 1 in Brazil, which is big. Oh, yeah.
Oh, don't.
Brazil, and way up here,
Hey,
I have
Tater.
a bunch of them.
Yeah, in the States, yeah.
Stop it. Chris. It's Tatum. Look right at him, silly.
I'm thankful and blessed that mine doesn't bark at everything that it might hear. She's good that way.
Tatum just walked in the room. Precious going to bark at him.
Hey, Tatum.
Precious wants you
God
to
bless
talk to
you.
her. That's why she barks.
And
I got my earphones in, but I'll tell him.
Okay.
You guys, I was not froze just then. I was reading.
He just got out.
Yeah, that's what you always say.
And Sonia, between your lives that you do by yourself and when you come on a panel, it's like you are a whole different person. But it is kind of hard to do a live and just start talking, especially if ain't nobody on yet.
Right. It is.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, she became a grandma at 40. I did too. It was in pain.
Yeah, I seen a little baby rabbit run across my backyard. Wow. Little baby, little bitty thing.
Oh, yeah. Willow.
Oh, Willow wants to come in.
Boop, there you go, Willow.
Awesome.
Oh, come on. Oh, yeah,
Come on, Willow.
Yeah.
I'm not seeing
come on
this
up here, girlfriend.
Willow.
There's room.
I'm trying to figure out if I'm going to go.
What is wrong?
I can't wait.
Okay.
Bye, Miss Mary. That's the lady that brings our lunches.
Oh, how sweet.
She came in when I got popped out. I said, well,
Oh, okay.
but yeah.
I'm still reading, you guys. I'm sorry. I'm reading.
Yeah, me too.
That's
Not
okay.
wanting to miss anybody. Sometimes it's
Oh,
like,
Yeah.
so true,
They
Rhonda.
sneak in, don't they?
yes.
Y'all are very stealth
Yeah.
sometimes.
Will you bring it to
Yeah.
me, Kevin?
You think?
Oh, never mind. I'll come get it. Okay, bud.
Yeah, don't start
Thank
your
you.
mess. Coming out.
A Chrome or Firefox
My
browser,
bad
so I
children here.
put it on them. Yeah, I'm gonna have to send a message to Diana. Diana, to see if I need to get all this off before I go live with her.
Hmm.
So I'll be going live with her at 1.
Oh, you can't come on unless you have Chrome or Firefox? Well, that's crazy. I didn't know that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna be
Oh,
on
okay,
for
cool.
about Willow. If it's too much, let me know and we can have you on Friday. Make sure Friday.
Hmm. Definitely.
Yeah.
Willow, let us do a
Oh,
Friday.
There's water in
or
the house.
Safari, huh?
They just brought me something to eat, and the
Oh,
only thing
no,
I could
she got
think
in the ant
of
bed.
was
I got in the ant bed.
BLT.
Oh my goodness.
BLT, extra
Yeah, those are
mayonnaise.
good.
So I'm gonna. I hate to jump off when you're
I
wanting to
love
jump on,
BLTs.
but that'll give me time to kind of rest for about an hour. So will you say our goodbye?
Oh, sure. God bless you, your family, and your world. Much love until we see each other next time, and God's blessings on your weekend as well.
Love you guys.
Love you all.
Say your I love you.
Love you guys. Mwah.
Awesome.